JUSTICEFORDRO, say it loud, say it slow, yeah. From the David to the Jennings, hoes it gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride to this right, we ain't never letting go. David's family stand tall, that's blood. Jennings right, that same fight, same love. Name her high, we don't ride in chalk. We carve it a stone when the streets all tall. Front yard prayers, porch light on. Whole hood humming that same sad song. Turn that pain to a war cry. Run it. If you feel this in your chest, say something. JUSTICEFORDRO, say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right, we ain't never letting go. Mama got tears, but her back don't bend. Uncle on the phone tryna call that friend. Cousins in the car doing laps round town. Every stop sign feel like sacred ground. We don't fold, we don't fake, we push. Turn up, let it shake, let them look. If you with us, put your fists in the sky. One time for Joe, we forever gon' ride. Say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right, we ain't never let JUSTICEFORDRO. JUSTICEFORDRO, say it loud, say it slow, yeah. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right, we ain't never letting go. David's family stand tall, that's blood. Jennings right, that same fight, same love. Name her high, we don't ride in chalk. We carve it a stone when the streets all tall. Front yard prayers, porch light on. Whole hood humming that same sad song. Turn that pain to a war cry. Run it. If you feel this in your chest, say something. JUSTICEFORDRO, say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right, we ain't never letting go. Mama got tears, but her back don't bend. Uncle on the phone tryna call that friend. Cousins in the car doing laps round town. Every stop sign feel like sacred ground. We don't fold, we don't fake, we push. Turn up, let it shake, let them look. If you with us, put your fists in the sky. One time for Joe, we forever gon' ride. Say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right, we ain't never let JUSTICEFORDRO. JUSTICEFORDRO, say it loud, say it slow, yeah. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right, we ain't never letting go. David's family stand tall, that's blood. Jennings right, that same fight, same love. Name her high, we don't ride in chalk. We carve it a stone when the streets all tall. Front yard prayers, porch light on. Whole hood humming that same sad song. Turn that pain to a war cry. Run it. If you feel this in your chest, say something. JUSTICEFORDRO, say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right, we ain't never letting go. Mama got tears, but her back don't bend. Uncle on the phone tryna call that friend. Cousins in the car doing laps round town. Every stop sign feel like sacred ground. We don't fold, we don't fake, we push. Turn up, let it shake, let them look. If you with us, put your fists in the sky. One time for Joe, we forever gon' ride. Say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO, every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right, we ain't never let JUSTICEFORDRO.
Testing, testing, testing. Testing mic. Testing mic. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to I Investigates, aka. There come my girl right there.
Hey, hey, hey.
What it do? What it do? What it do? Did you cook my good old French donuts?
Girl, that stuff is messy. I
You
said
ain't
never
cooking.
again.
It's a
Yeah, I
lot of
made
work.
them.
Oh, okay. That sounds so good. Girl, you had me over here. While I had my daughter go to the store and give me some powdered donuts.
That's what they. That's what they
See,
put me in the mind of.
yeah, that's why I was like, girl, go get. She was going to the store. I said, grab me some powdered donuts. She was like, greedy, fatty. I said, mm.
That
So,
sugar.
I want to ask you, show comment stage, just in case I can't see it. Okay, so uh, go ahead, go ahead. I cut you off, my bad.
Oh no, I'm listening to you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I had to turn myself up. All right. So, have you heard the news today?
Um, about the case being open.
Yes, yes, yes. So, what do you think? You think GPD bullshitting with the family members, or do they have a do they do they? I'm gonna tell you what I think after this. But do they have something where they're looking at, and that's why they're keeping this case open?
I believe they looking at something.
I do too.
I don't think it was ever closed. I
Hmm.
think they was in the middle of looking into some things,
Hmm.
and so many people. It can go both ways. Either the fact that so many people was trying to get
Yeah,
copies
request like
of
me.
everything
I done
that
requested about 10 times.
it, like, made them wonder, or
Going on.
who knows, maybe they was always doing something behind the scene and just wasn't saying nothing.
And watching everything, watching who slip up. They okay, so that what they're doing is, since they didn't have any information. Okay, let's put it like this. That's what I think why they got it open, right?
Uh-huh.
When they went to the scene, it wasn't it wasn't treated as a crime scene, right? It was treated as
Right.
an accident, fell out car, right? We got it.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to jump out or either fall out car, right? So once they start watching, Capolo said himself they watching, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once they start watching and they start listening, and they probably went and did some background check too of some family members, all right? And they probably knowing some other things. When I say doing background check of some family members, believe me, everybody's gonna be involved. The main people like
Right.
mom, dad, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't they ain't did no background check on the mother or the dad, or you know what I'm saying? And Lulu, they done a background check on her as well. Even though whether they got a background or they don't have a background, That's part of the criminal investigation. Now, once they start hearing he ain't jumped out no car, they probably watched his videos, um, motivation drone. You know what I'm saying? They watching his videos. They watching what people saying, and basically they building a case probably off watching everybody.
Mhm.
Like when we say, and the witnesses, I don't know why they ain't contacted the witnesses, but I do have I do want to bring this to everybody's attention because I see everybody like the very first witness that was in the car with the blinkers on, red car, black car, whatever car, right? So they said that he was over on polos, and he said he the one neatly placed the money by polo foot or leg area. But that's not what the man said. He said he picked up the money, the wallet and everything, put the money inside the wallet and placed that wallet on the wall. They need to go back and listen to Polo, or I could be wrong. However, even if he did say he placed that money by Dro, what I'm saying is this: why would that couple out of nowhere just say this? And he knew it was $15 in there. They don't know who Dro is. They don't know nothing about no $15. Not only that, I'm questioning that first witness. Now at this point, I'm questioning that first witness because he don't know if he was in a red car or a black car.
If
I'm
who was in a red car or black car?
the first witness that remember, um, the couple said the car was in front of them, the red car, and they put the blinker lights on. So there's the witness that's people saying that he told Polo, the one that's on Polo John.
Right.
And reason why I'm, I'm questioning that is because the fiance was adamant of what was suspicious when he walked up. He looked at Dro and looked at what was around him, and they observed some shit. And his first thing came to him is this odd, this suspicious. Like it was weird, as if we ain't robbed him, but he laying down. So I'm gonna believe the first witness. Reason I can't believe, I mean the second witness. Reason I can't believe the first witness because we don't know who that was on that panel of Polo. Either it was a homeless man, then he corrected, I'm not a homeless man. He took pictures, but you living in Gainesville and you ain't constantly knocking on the Gainesville door like, listen, especially once after you found out he passed away.
Well, he
Two,
did
you
say
know,
that he reached out. He said he reached out to the family.
yeah,
See,
over the
it's
phone.
it's hard to believe either one of them witnesses because of the couple.
That's true.
It seemed like Tasha was trying to lead him into saying certain stuff.
Hmm.
Then he kept cutting his fiance off. Now, what I can say is we don't know what he may have reached out to the police and said. You know, he could have reached out and said something
That's why the
incriminating
case probably still. Yep.
towards her because you got to
Yeah.
think they was in
Observed how she
contact
was. Yep.
they was in contact with these witnesses before they came to you brought them to YouTube. So
Right.
with that being said, we don't know what
What
if
they
they was
saying.
coached or whatever the case would be. But
Right.
I believe I believe in every little thing is maybe a little bit of truth, a little bit of, because it was
Mm-hmm.
so much hate
Yeah, I
towards
know.
that one person.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like you had it in for her so bad. She couldn't have did that by herself.
Now, and this another thing. I'm glad you just brought that up too. That she couldn't do it by herself. Now, let's you know what we gonna do behind the scenes. But let me say this. We ain't gonna bring it up, but let me say this. How you get hit. Well, first of all, this is what I want to ask. How do anybody know how many times that man been hit upside their head and they're not a neurologist? They're not on the trauma team. They was not in there when he was rushed to the hospital. They was not assisting the trauma team, putting him on life support. Just because Tasha said multiple hits, that don't mean he was hit more than twice. Multiple would be twice to me, right?
Yeah,
Which
it's
we
more than once.
which we do know on the side of his head and then on the lower back of the neck area of his head, right? Now, it's a new thing out here that he was hit brutally beat in his head while he was inside a car. Well, who fucking did it? Because she ain't doing driving.
Well, can't
You
nobody
ain't beat
say
nobody multiple times in the head
can't nobody
while you
say it
driving.
happened in the car.
Oh, uh-huh. Oh, you must ain't here, honey. Oh yeah,
No, I'm. What I'm saying is, can't nobody prove that it happened in the car. I
exactly.
believe, I believe that it started at the cabin,
At that cabin.
and
That's the only logical belief that I could believe.
it
It ain't gonna do it in
continued.
front. It ain't gonna do it in front of no Papa John's, no sale store, no hotel, because they do have camera. Wherever it happened at, it was no camera there for them to see it. And if that's a romantic getaway cabin, ain't no cameras outside or in.
Well, he was never in Papa John's
Exactly.
because
And
that
that's
that
why they don't have.
video
He
that
sure would.
video is not real.
And he wasn't at no hotel either. That's why they don't have no. And then to say that they didn't release no cameras because people was threatening them. Who in the hell would go down there wanting information, threaten Papa John's? Threaten them for what? Or is that a damn lie? Another narrative. It's
I look at it
nobody
like this: if
going.
somebody get hit in their head to the point of it's damaging them, it's no
Hmm.
way they can walk anywhere.
Or jump out the car, right?
Exactly. And I don't think he was in her truck either, in her
I don't need.
SUV.
He was in somebody else's shit.
Mhm.
They played that. They set that up. And Renee, you ain't off my mother. Oh, I wish I had my big channel. Because she ain't off of my list. Because it's getting real fishy with her. And let me say why. I know she been quiet. But she been quiet for a fucking reason. But it keep bringing me back to when Jason said, she said, don't tell them this, don't tell them that. It was being sneaky for one. That was the first thing. Being sneaky. Why not tell them? That's his daddy. That's his daddy's side. Boom. Now we want to see what's gonna happen. What's gonna come out of this? They already said his brain is not functioning. What more is gonna come out of it? So why you gotta wait a couple more days to tell these folks? Two, it's bringing me back to that Christmas Eve when he went over there and gave his mama that perfume, that Gucci perfume, right?
Mhm.
Something not sitting well with me that day in that house. It's not. It didn't feel. It didn't feel. You know how you could sense something? I was sensing like a shitty vibe.
It seemed like just everybody vibe was off. Like
Okay, so I know I ain't tripping because that's the way I. It just didn't feel like Christmas or I'm happy that you even gave me this. It felt like this was all you gave me, and oh, thank you. No, it just something about that to me. It just is.
Yeah. It seemed
Uh,
like everybody around him was just that
uh,
energy was just not
don't
was
tell
not
them
meeting
that.
his.
Right. Hey, old boy. I came over to church yesterday. You must ain't even realize it was me. That was me, LG. 269 in your chat. And that was a nice service.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, me and C Porter was over there. And so that don't tell them. And then Jason Jason said, I don't know why they ain't talking to me. That's another thing that's clicking on my nerve. uh
Right.
sh- she was talking to you when she went to ask you to ride up to the hospital with her. So why all of a sudden they just not talking to you? And then I don't know if anybody even know. We could play that again when we have time. Me and you behind the scene. We're gonna play them videos of him for sure. Okay.
Okay.
He also said he made a statement. Jason. He also said that she was like like, don't tell her. We know that. Oh, I don't know why they ain't talking to me. Um, Even the guy with Jamar. Well, what was y'all talking about on the ride up there? We weren't talking about nothing. They ain't say nothing. Lulu ain't say nothing to me in the hospital, and Renee ain't say nothing to him on the ride up there. You riding up there 5 hours away. Nobody saying what happened. I want to know what happened to him. He gonna come up out of there, or they ain't calling Lulu on the phone constantly. What is he doing? While Lulu at the hospital sitting there, how's his condition? What they saying? None of that. That stood out weird. Oh, and another thing when he said that he posted something and Renee told him to take it down. Do you remember him saying that? It was like he
Hmm.
made yup, and Renee told him not to respond and take it down. Why? We're gonna okay, Renee, you could be the fuck quiet. And obviously, you told Lulu to be the fuck quiet, and you told her to come her ass back out here today and act like she's still in love with that man. Uh huh. Uh huh. Cause out of nowhere, she come. Where the hell Lulu been in a month? Hmm.
She been around.
And all of a sudden, she love him today. She miss him cause she know the shit getting. She know the shit finna hit the fan with her ass. She know what happened to him. She know. Even if she got to take, even if she got to tell the truth, and it's gonna hurt. I believe she can tell the truth. It's gonna put Renee in this shit. Jason,
Well, you heard what Polo said. If she go down, other
he
people
did
going
say
down
that.
with her.
He sure did say that, and that's the truth. That's absolutely the truth. She go down. That's all they got to do. Bring her on in that room. Fuck recording her. Because I think the lady said she had got recorded. So record or took a lie detector test. Because I swear I heard that lady say they recorded her. The police questioned her and had her on recording. That's what the activist said tonight.
I don't know, cause I came in, I caught it late, so I didn't hear the whole thing. But what
Oh yeah, that's
surprised
what the
me
activist said. She said, hmm
was that when they went up there, they said it
hmm
was closed, right?
"Yep, yep." Let me write this down. This gonna be for our backdoor notes. Say it again so I can write it
Oh,
down.
I ain't know old boy was in here. I said
Yeah, that's
when
what
they.
I told you. That's what I was saying, man. I was telling him, man, you went to church Sunday over there. And he
Oh,
must
okay.
ain't read his chat. Yeah. He must say no, that was me when I was talking to him. And I was like, amen. Hey, that service was real nice though. I got to say that. And when he started off with my song at the beginning, girl. That song brought me in tears thinking about my son. I swear. Because I played that at his phone. I was like, Lord, at least I did just drop tears out of nowhere. That was crazy.
Yeah, that
And I
was a
had the
nice service.
chills too. I ain't been to church in a long time, C Porter.
Me either. You know, I converted to Muslim, so to Islam.
Okay, so
But I still love my gospel. I love my gospel music.
yeah. Y'all real spiritual. Like y'all be getting damn. I went
But
to so when I'm going back, I told you I'm gonna go back to Jason. Like you said, we're gonna build these characters. We're gonna take them one out of I'm starting with everybody, even the two sons that's passed away. I'm looking them up. I'm looking everything up. Because I gotta find the motive to this shit. Because I don't trust Renee. I'm at this point. I don't care. I don't care. I don't trust this woman. I don't trust this woman. A greedy bitch will do any goddamn thing.
I now I feel like this. I feel like this about her. Like I'm, you know, I don't like bashing people, but a lot of things that she don't say and a lot of her actions don't sit right with me. So that's my problem with her. First off, I'm not going to listen to no girlfriend, no friend, no nothing. I'm going to find out what happened on my own. I'm not going to ask, did you do something to him?
And that's what,
No.
yeah,
I'm
that's
working.
what got me effed up with her.
So that's number one.
And
That made me look at her sideways for real.
go to the police and say she's a model girlfriend. That too. This is why I'm saying they said, I just feel for some reason. Why do I feel, Lord, why do I feel and keep saying they set him up? Mama and girlfriend set him up.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I believe that everybody played the role in it because for the simple fact, people can do things, they can say things and act like they don't deal with each other. You
Amen.
know, people can play roles.
Amen.
And one thing about it,
Mhm.
I go back to who can you trust in certain situations?
Mhm.
Sometimes nobody.
I'm the
So,
only one.
with that being said, it's too many. I done
I'm
seen
looking up
too.
mortgages. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna look up mortgages. I'm about to see if she behind her mortgage. I'm about to see if she behind in the tax biz at her company. I'm about to see if that clothing business in that. I'm about to see everything.
I
So
mean,
Renee, I'm about to get into your fucking life.
far as her, you gotta think the daughter is. Then they say the daughter was locked up for fraud.
Yep. She
So,
ain't she ain't been out here talking. She ain't been out here posting neither. I swear to God, that daughter ain't been. Last post that daughter I seen is that daughter on that hospital bed showing that ID and wallet with a piece of paper with Tyrone name on it. While he on his damn last breath. Yep.
oh, I don't even remember saying that.
Oh, you ain't see that? Oh yeah, I
I
think I
don't
got
think
that picture.
so.
I think I got it. I will show it on backstage. I got it. She in the bed because people were saying that Lulu had the wallet and wouldn't give it to the hospital staff, but his ID, and that's why they was naming him John Doe. No, let me tell you, actually, why they named him John Doe. That I could say when my son was unalive, right? They know family gonna come at the hospital. It's gonna be so many people coming at the hospital. They put him up under John Doe because the suspects, or if it look, his then look suspicious because of course he went in there on a gun wound, right?
Hmm.
But something like Dro getting hit in his head, It was suspicious. Either he fell out the car or he got hit in his head. They gonna put him up under John Doe until they talk to.
But
Of
then
him.
you
They
gotta
already
think.
know his name
But then you gotta think. Why would they list it as an accident though? From the
because
jump.
they didn't do the. They only went back. That's another thing. They only went back what Lulu told them. She was the key witness because it's supposed to have been happened out her car. And then what
No.
made another mistake is when people driving by. And plus, let me tell you, those three witnesses, the husband, the wife, the other guy in the car, blinkers, right? John Doe, Johnny, right? They called and said they called and said car, like pedestrian. You in the street, you would think a car would have hit him. If you riding past and a man laid out there on the ground, your first thing gonna say, I'm gonna call. If I call 911, I'm gonna say it's a guy on the ground. And he probably got hit by a car. And you see two cars. One car sitting in front of him. The other one sitting behind him. You gonna think one
The
of them
the
passengers?
second witness, the second witness wasn't supposed to be in a car. Cause remember the second one that Polo did the interview with, they thought
Mhm.
he was homeless.
Right.
So
That's what I'm
they
saying.
right,
Mhm.
but they never suspected him of being in any of the cars.
They don't even know exactly.
So that would leave somebody else that
Else.
was in
Yeah.
that car.
Yep.
And not only that, you got to think the one Polo did the interview with, he didn't know who was in the red car. He
Thank
thought the
you.
couple
That's
was
what
in
I
the
was
red
saying in
car.
the beginning of the show. That's what I was trying to say in the beginning of the show. I don't think you caught it. And then he ain't got no face. We don't know who the fuck he is. Who is he? He could have been a paid motherfucker like they paid to get that piece again. He could have been a paid
He
person.
he
Say
could have
because he
been.
didn't know shit. He didn't know shit. And
He
when
he
I ain't
he
gonna even
could have
lie, when,
been.
I'm gonna let hold on, Sleepwater. When Polo was leading the interview, Polo ain't do a full. It wasn't a thorough interview to me. It was almost like they had already talked behind the scene, and the dude forgot what to say, and he was like, "Oh no, I wasn't me in the red." You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I said. Listen, that's what I said about
Go ahead. You
Jamal
like
and
it almost
Jason.
like the interview was led by Polo without asking the real questions. It was like when Polo started talking to him, dude immediately had to answer some. He was answering some things, but then he was fucking up on some other shit.
My whole thing, if you're a witness, you don't even have to ask questions. You can ask one question. What did you see? And
That's
you
it.
just let that person
Let
say
that
what they
person talk.
saw. You
Thank
don't
you.
have to do
Leave.
a in-depth interview.
Yep. Polo was leading him, and you know Polo talked to him behind the scene
I
before he hit the live. That's
I
why I'm like,
honestly, but see, I honestly believe that he was doing. I believe that he was really trying to ask the right questions.
mm-hmm.
Now, I I believe that witness. He sounded like he didn't sound right to me. He didn't. He sound
He
like
didn't convince me.
he
He
sound
didn't
like
convince
he was reading from a script.
from a script exactly. He wasn't convincing to me at all. And
And I could
and
say the same thing about Tasha and the couple
yeah,
because she spoke
yep,
with them beforehand. So,
yep.
what part do you really believe in that situation? Like, she was leading him, then he wouldn't let his fiance talk, and then just looking at them, something didn't sit right with me. It was like some things like they was trying to satisfy the family pretty much Because it's a such thing as trying to help too
But
much.
see, here's my thing. Okay, okay, that's true. And let me and then look at. I'm looking at it like this. If they had something to hide, they wouldn't have went there with all these African Americans around, family upset, family angry, to go and try to help them and let them in person, let them say what they can offer the family or what they say. Now this other witness that took the pictures of Dro on the ground and did all this other crazy shit, right? He should have known that this was going because he been following the case as well.
I
Okay,
don't believe he took no
he should
pictures.
have known that family was going to be there that day. Why couldn't he go? Why could he live in Gainesville? Why couldn't he go meet the family too in person?
Now, this what I believe about that situation. I
Uh-huh.
believe that the person in the red car couldn't really show his face. Now, did they know that the
Right.
cameras
So
wasn't working? Maybe
why?
they didn't know. And maybe this person stepped in to be that person because Tasha knew too
He the
much
cover
for
up
her
person.
not to have been there.
You talking about the cover up person?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we on the same level. We on the same level.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now, one thing I can say about Polo though,
Yep.
he was not, when my whole problem was the red card became a problem once a certain name came
Polo.
up that they was at the
We
hospital.
brought out the yep, and we brought out that man, that the boy, that the son drive. Nobody knew her son drove a red car. So we
Right,
is the ones that put it out there and showed it on my live, right? Me, you, and old boy, right?
right.
And then all of
But
a sudden, when Tasha knew that how they know a red out type shit like that, right? Then it wasn't no red car, wasn't no car out there, wasn't no red car, right?
hmm
Now all of a sudden, wasn't no red car, but I had to go back. We both had to go back and play it again for the people that said ain't no red car, that it is a red car in question, right?
right.
And remember, I said this is coming to me. I ain't even gonna lie. Is a homeless? I mean, homeless camp, homeless camp. That I look at drugs, crackheads, methamphetamine users, all kind of shit. This is what I'm coming at, right? Let me tell you, I'm coming at a paid actress to say they was on that scene, and they wasn't the ones in the red car. Somebody paid him to go up there and say that bullshit. That's why he like, oh no, I wasn't in the red car. I don't even believe that was even saying anything on Polo Live. No shade to Polo, because Polo probably don't know. But I believe that was some bullshit. Guess who gave Polo the information? Then Tasha give Polo that
hmm
guy. Okay.
hmm
I believe he was a paid motherfucker. And not by Polo, by somebody else.
Oh, of course. Because how can you have all this information and you
Don't know shit. Don't know what color car you drive. Mm,
the amount of time that they had all this information, first
yep.
off, and not do anything with it is suspect.
Yep.
To me, and where's this PI? Why the PI didn't know that the case was still open?
Because there is no PI. The
Let's
PI
let's
team, the PI team is the activists and the research team. If you heard the activist earlier today, that I was gonna play her thing. She said it. She said they have a worldwide research team that certified 112 years certified in nursing analysis and brain analysis shit, which is a goddamn lie. That's why I'm gonna keep saying The other one 15 years as a girl. You gotta go watch that live.
So you mean to tell me that they asked people to donate money for a PI that they didn't get?
And all they got is a research team and an activist.
Right? Oh boy. He said he don't believe the picture part either. Right. Like, why would your first reaction would be to take pictures? Why not dial 911?
I believe he was a paid person through the family member that when
Well,
that when
they have crisis actors. Just
yep.
look at
I think he
other
was a paid
cases.
person to throw this shit off because we was getting too close to that son. That's what I think. I think I think he probably is a midway homeless person because when he was
Exactly.
a visit for me.
You know when you hit a nerve though. When you hit a nerve, oh, they come out saying that's not true. This not true. Come on now.
Right. But telling us the information, but don't want us to ask the questions or don't want us to dig into their ass, to investigate. See, I don't know what kind of help they was asking, wanted, but once you come out like this and you got these CCs, they go deep. We investigate. We do but more than what the police do. Actually, let me tell y'all, us CCs and us subscribers and us following the case, we are the ones giving the police their answers. They building the case off of what they hear.
Oh yeah, they watching. They watching everything.
Yep.
They watching everything.
And they probably watching Jason too.
I hope so because, well, I don't believe she could do a GoFundMe anyway because I believe they do a lot of scamming. So I believe that,
That's why they ain't do it. Yep.
and not only that, with a GoFundMe, people could see how much they was getting.
Exactly. It'll show how much they raised, wouldn't it?
Yep, it sure would. And I think it's real disrespectful.
I, you know what? You know they
But I
best bet
really
would have came
believe it
out
was
because
a
they
money
lied.
grab. It's about
They
money.
lied anyway, right? They be lying anyway, right? You know the best thing they could have just came out and said, because we do know they ain't got no PI. Because what the activist doing, she shouldn't be doing that. If you got a PI, the activist is to help them get to these meetings, city hall, shit like that. But what they are doing, requesting records and all that, that's activists should not be doing that. That's what the PI is.
Right.
And people
They would, but listen, it just go what I
we know
say.
she ain't got we ain't gullible.
Why didn't they
That's
just
why
get a
we
lawyer? Yeah, I don't have no issue
that's
with
why we
them
know
either. Oh boy, but
I
I
don't
just
either,
me
but the lies,
myself.
it's the lies. It's always a lie. It's the lies for me. And we don't play no lies over here. We don't. It's just the littlest thing. Like the littlest thing that they lying about could have been the one that cracked the case wide open and somebody could be arrested. But by them hiding, no, they don't. She didn't. He ain't got nothing to do with it. No, she's a modern citizen. Oh
Listen,
no, we got a PI. The little shit. You see what I'm saying? If you, that's why I said the best thing they could have done, since they do tell fibs and they telling lies and shit, whether they telling it purposely or not, they could have said, okay, we wasn't able to get enough money for the PI. That's all they had to say. But we're using this money to get the court records. I mean, the police records. We're using the money we do have to get the and the activist that's helping us with this process. Stop saying you have a PI, because if you do, and this is why people don't want to give no money. Because if they just came out and said that, they probably would have got more money just by saying that. They ain't even got to ask for the money. People be like, oh no, we're gonna make sure you get a PI. But they steady saying they got a PI. But this lady activist shouldn't be doing all that other shit. You
I
shouldn't
kept
be needing
wondering
no
why they
research
didn't just
team
get a
and let
lawyer.
a research team tell the activists, the research team telling the activists, and the activists telling the David family, however they all doing it, that this man was hit more than once, and then hit the ground and sustained injuries on top of injuries. How they fucking know that if it ain't no cameras of him hitting the ground? It ain't even no cameras of him jumping out the car. And I know this for a fact because when I was in that lady live, I typed in her chat and said, so do they have cameras of him getting out the car? Natalie Davis responded back to me twice and said, nope, no cameras. And that was over in the activist page. She's doing the hard work. And like she mentioned, it costs money. The people trying to charge the Davis family for to get everything that lady requested, right? It do cost money, but it wouldn't cost money. I'm gonna tell you now. Once you paid that PI, they wouldn't have had to come out their pocket to do a goddamn thing.
Well, they have the money.
But see, this the thing. Maybe they didn't have enough of the money because a PI is expensive. Rather than just taking a retainer fee and get one of those lawyers, you don't get paid till I get paid, or till you open an investigation type shit, then you pay. Instead of getting that, they went for a PI that they don't even have. They could at least pay down for a retainer fee for an attorney.
They could have got if they was well, if they were smart enough. Well, and wait, hold up. Let me back that up. This activist that have all these years
Mm-hmm.
under her belt, I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure she can get somebody, a lawyer, to do a pro bono.
Thank you.
But
Yep.
if a lawyer is looking at this case and don't think that it's worth it, then hmm,
Mm,
then your next thing is I would never get a PI. I would go straight for an attorney because an
I
attorney
would have.
has private investigators within their
It's so sad, and I really feel so sorry.
establishment.
I feel sorry for the Davis family. I really do, because okay, like they should have just come out.
Exactly.
You're
But
right.
what they say at the beginning though, we don't need
They
no money.
we don't need no money. We got it.
That's because they thought Tasha's name was still on that policy.
Yep.
Check that.
Yep. Yep.
Remember?
Until they
He
yep
have insurance.
until
Remember
they
that was
figured it
said?
out. Yep. Till they figured it
Hmm.
out. The Davis name ain't nothing near that insurance. Yep. Yes, ma'am.
So it's just giving me that everybody wanted something. They wanted something from him
Ooh,
when
yes.
he was
Oh boy,
living.
that part right there. That part right there. You can't get facts or a true, accurate theory is based off of lies. Theories are based off lies. Thank you.
I mean, everything that's coming out, you can only make you can only have a theory off of it anyway because we wasn't there.
Right.
So for people to get
But
mad,
would you jump that far though? C Porter, would you jump that far and trying to examine his head and say how many multiple and what this caused and where his cracked again, a wound on top of a wound, cracked on the damn side, hit his head on the sidewalk and
I
all
mean,
that? Hell
you
no.
you can't pop
That's
now.
ridiculous.
You can say what you think may have happened, or you can give a theory. You can't say what happened for sure because, for one, we don't have no paperwork, and for two, we wasn't there. The only thing we can do is have an assumption or theory, and
Right.
that's where
But remember,
people.
you're not allowed. You wasn't allowed to have theories or speculations. Only opinions and facts. Okay. Remember that.
You can't
Remember
you
that.
can you can't possibly have facts because we don't know who's telling the truth, and we wasn't
Line.
there, and
Yeah,
we
we
don't
don't
have
know what.
paperwork. So,
Don't don't don't
and
come.
on top
Don't
of
speak shit.
and on top of it, I have my own mind. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we all are speculating.
Yep, and have our own theories and our own opinions of what may have, like you said.
And
But
it's okay to say it, and
everybody
it's
is not allowed to do that. Only the research team. Let's keep that in mind. Only the research team can come up with theories and their opinions. And 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 here's another thing. How could anybody know this girl was circling around 3 or 4 times, missing highway, missing turns or exits, if the damn fucking police department ain't even got no camera to see it? They only had a camera to see her hit one U-turn. Where they
first
get three
off
miss intersections that she missed.
first off they said the camera only detects speeding.
Running red lights, right?
So yeah, red light, speeding, whatever. But at the end of the
Which is
day,
some bullshit.
where's the proof of it?
Hmm.
Like I said before, we don't, and that just came out about her making a U-turn and all that. Like,
Yep. 3 times,
I,
missed 3 intersections. Where how they see that? Who saw
but
that?
even if she made a U-turn, what do that have to do with him being out on the street?
The checker. To me, let me tell you, the way she made the U-turn, we know, I know for a fact Dro went in the car. When she made that U-turn, she made that U-turn and saw them people get out their car and go over there to Dro. Dro was already on the ground. And she kept her ass going up at that gas station.
You know what else is fishy to me though about that couple? It's fishy that they just left eating, and in 2 minutes they come upon this scene. It's like, it just made me wonder, like, like, say you watching a movie or a play, and okay, it's your turn, you know, or it's like, just watching a play or a movie. That
And that's
scene
why
is
I
over.
said,
So
yep,
here's the
and that's
next
what you said.
scene. It just
And this is why I said, if he was laid out there and they came up out, like you said, they came out, they little restaurant 502, they came up on the scene. How long was Joe sitting out there on that ground?
so that mean that traffic was not heavy.
I said that.
It was the holiday time, so it wasn't real. It could, because they kept saying, "Well, this is a busy part of the expressway or whatever the road." It couldn't
Hmm.
have been that busy if they got there in 2 minutes.
Right, right, right. And it couldn't have been that busy if he was laid out there and they were 2 cars rolled up on
Right. So no other cars rode up there in all that time. So that
him.
goes to show you that that car that got stuck there, and the
uh,
other car that made that U-turn,
mhm.
is when he got left out there. Hmm. And
Right.
we know he wasn't in her car.
We definitely know he went in her car.
So that leaves what? and at the same time, hey, right, then what Lulu say? He got out and walked. But then I heard that he was laid on the street in a fetal position. He couldn't have jumped and went into that position. He couldn't have got out.
So he was in a fetal position.
That's what they say on his left side. That's what I think. Nothing but the truth. No,
Oh
yeah,
my.
no. She said no. She said that she was look on somebody's live. I think the activist. I'm not 100% sure. I will say that allegedly that's who live she was on, and
But the
that's how
couple,
he's supposed to be.
when the couple came, they put the damn paper towels, lift his head up, and put the paper towels under his head. He was on his back. They said it. So how he
See,
landed? See,
listen, it goes back to what I said before. We don't know who to believe.
nope.
We don't know who to believe. We just don't know. But I'm just saying it's so many different stories that
Now,
just like old boy just said, Lulu said this, she said that. So I mean, what is we supposed to believe?
well, we do. Now we can. I can believe she did. That is facts. For us, I'm gonna say this. For us, the first responders, because the man was responding back to the dispatch and said, I don't know if I got a code 34 or a code 4. Get out. I don't know if he was struck by a vehicle, but I have the girlfriend right here saying he was struck by a vehicle, and and she's saying that she let him out and he started walking. So they gave a code 34 and a code 4, and he didn't know what to call it, which one to record it as, because she came back and told them he got out the car and started walking. So she did give the oh, you said she gave three different stories to the EMS. She definitely did that on the 911 call. Yes, she did. And that wasn't a 911 call. That was the dispatch call. And the dispatcher was referring calls to to the first responders. And the first responders was giving the dispatch lady the information that he was getting. So he didn't know what to call it. He didn't know what to code it. He coded it 34 and 2. I'm sorry. He coded code 34 and code 4. Because he don't know if the guy got out the car and he started walking. And 34, somebody struck him as he was walking. That's what the man said.
But my thing is this: if somebody get hit by a car, I think it would be way more.
Wouldn't it be
Of
a broken mirror? Wouldn't it be broken glass from the damn
I'm,
mirror?
I mean, just the impact alone
Yep.
is going to be. Look, the whole thing was just
Wouldn't it be out there on that damn Absol? Out there
he
in
would have more
the wrong way.
injuries.
Matter of fact, the man would have only saw pieces out that bitch. He'd have saw a broken mirror, broken glass, little pieces that's cracked from the glass out there on that goddamn car. The front end of the damn car probably would have fucking came off. You know, the bumper and shit. The part of the light from the bumper would have been all out there on the ground. So he ain't get hit by shit and he ain't fall out no car.
Wait.
You ain't gonna get hit several times, walk out of car, fall
Hmm.
to your knees, crack your head again. Get out of here. I don't give that theory. They could have came up with a better theory than that.
Right. The first one she said he fell at the gas station, but the gas station got cameras, so they had to
And that's why she changed
scratch
that
that
story real
one.
quick.
They had to scratch
And
that one.
you know what? You know when she changed that story, when Tasha came out and said, they got camera, da, da, da. Then that's when she started. I didn't tell Renee that. I told her, I don't know where Renee got that from. I told her,
Mm-hmm.
out the car. He jumped out the car. He fell out the car. Then she saying she was driving 25 miles and he fell. All that.
You know
That's
what?
what I'm saying. This how I know she knows something because you ain't gonna lie. If it was an accident,
Hmm.
why would you lie?
You know what?
You ain't gonna get in trouble for an accident.
This my thing. If all right, just say if he got out the car.
Mm-hmm.
He got out the car.
Mm-hmm.
She made that U-turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Yep.
mean that red car was right there, was coming up.
Right. Ah, yes. Oh,
That
girl,
red
we gotta
car,
save it. Save it. Save it. Now go ahead. Yep.
she
Yep.
she made the U-turn. She ended up going down to the gas station.
Uh-huh.
The couple pulled up
Uh-huh. That mean, go ahead. You about to say what I already said, what thinking. Yep.
because it wasn't
That
that
mean,
much time in between.
thank
And
you.
then you gotta realize, what time did Jason text his phone? At 4
447.
something.
Four
And this
yep,
was during the
4:47
time
a.m. Yep. I'm sorry. 4:47
PM.
p.m.
And this
Saturday.
was during the time that
Stay.
everything was happening. Jason
They had
was in that
already
red
staged
car.
them, girl. Girl, they done
Hmm.
already had staged them out there. That's why that call was at that text was at 4:47 p.m. Saturday, meaning the job is done. He out there. And she
Hmm.
come and check this out. She come around, make that U-turn just to make sure he out there on the ground and kept her ass going up to that gas station and to the ambulance came.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what
Yep.
happened. That was the
Yep.
key to let her know it's done.
Because I kept, when we was
Ain't
talking
no
about this
dummies
the
out
other
here.
day,
Yep.
and when the couple said they had to go around the car,
Yep.
she for him to be out there, he wasn't out there that long.
Nope.
Because if that was the case, I'm pretty sure, even though it was just those couple cars,
Somebody would have said
it would have been
something.
more
Yep.
cars out there than that.
Yeah. Some it would have been more cars. You right. A lot of cars would have stopped. You right.
Right.
They would have hit the block off that highway at that point. It would have been more cars. You right. So check this out. 447. Let me girl, yes. Yes, yes. 447. He got the call. Your car is clean and it's glass. Some shit. Right? PM on the 27th, right? The couple now pulled up at 5:02 and stumbled up on them. That was a signal. 4:47. That was a text to Lulu letting him know. Blah 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 blah. That's why
Right.
Lulu made
Because
that
Dro wasn't texting him back. It was her
show
all
way.
along.
He didn't even text him back. He never texted him back. That
I'm
exactly.
saying it was her texting, period.
It was her. It was her.
She
Right.
probably tried to, of course,
Try to talk
she
like him because she always had his phone. And guess what?
yeah,
They
that's
so damn
crazy.
dumb. That
I
was a fucking
knew
what you call that? Not a statement, but a cute
uh,
damn what I want to say. What word I'm looking for? Help me out. See, come on, come on, come on, team. Get my
yeah,
team now.
a
We on
signal,
a
a
signal
signal.
that is
Yeah.
done. That's why she made that. She
But I'm
came down.
telling you,
She
for
came
that
down. She
couple
was
to say,
oh, guess what? She probably was already up there at the gas station at Circle K because she came down like she leaving from up that way from the pizza place. That's why the man was like, it don't make sense why she was coming from up that way when they already got the pizza. She was coming from up that way because she was already at the gas station. She got the call. He out there on the ground. That's why she came
listen,
down, made that turn, and saw him on the ground and went back to that gas station.
listen.
And went back to that gas
When she
station.
got that text,
Yep.
you got to think that was at 4 what?
4:47 p.m. December the 27th.
That's what made her go ahead and make that U-turn to go to the
Exactly.
gas station. That's her alibi. Then the
Yep.
couple come up at
At 5:02.
5:02.
Yep.
5:02.
She rolled past to make sure he was on the ground.
That's
Because when they
5
pulled up,
minutes.
he was on the ground. Yep.
That's 5 minutes apart
Yes.
from the text to them getting there.
Yep. Who? Yep. They text her and told her he out there on the ground, and she rolled past. That's why that black car was behind her. And guess who was behind her? Remember that GPD said they saw her make that turn, come down and make a U-turn to go back up.
Hmm.
And the GPD
Hmm.
said it was people rendering aid.
Mm-hmm.
She came to check. He wasn't in her car. She came to check and kept her ass going up to that gas station till she heard the fire departments.
Hmm. He
She
probably
had to
was in
make
his
sure
own car.
she made sure he was out there on that ground.
He probably was in his own car
Yep. Uh-huh.
because it was
Yep. Yep.
three cars. It was
Yep.
three
That's
cars
why that
up
call.
there.
That's why that text was 4:47 p.m. He ain't text back. He was already on that ground. And who texted him? Jason. It came from Jason's phone. Come on
Mm-hmm.
now. And Renee and Lulu mad at you. Oh, okay. They're mad
I
at you
guess
because you
because he
not
ain't get the.
they
I
mad
guess
at you because
because he
you was
ain't get to
talking on that
erase their
damn.
text.
Uh-huh. They mad at him because he got to talking to Looney on that. He responded to Polo talking to Looney on that damn interview, and he got to talking too much, and now Renee and them don't want to talk to you. That's why they ain't want to talk to you. Jason, you the only one had to fucking put him out there. I'm not the only one, but 4:47 p.m. Then the girl come down, turn, go up. Drawer wasn't even in the car then. Pizza and everything is out in the middle of the street. She watched it. She knew he was on that ground because they said, even out of the active mouth at the family meeting, they said GPD told them they saw her car once and said once, come down, make a U-turn to go up. But they never saw nobody fall because the man was out no car because he was already down on that ground. And GPD saw a black car pull up behind her, pull up
Mm-hmm.
behind her when she made that turn. Is either the couple was in that black car, or or the dude in the red car could have been the black car, but it was a black car that came up behind her, and guess who it was? It was the couple people. But that at that time they stopped. They stopped and went to go. Somebody was rendering aid, so that's somebody was already rendering aid to them. That's what the 911 dispatch, GPD saying. But they did see her make that turn and a black car behind her.
So
Dro
did
was
the
already
black car make
down.
a turn too?
Which one?
The black car.
No, the black car was coming straight up from Texas Roadhouse Way. That's where the black car was coming from.
I
Lulu was
thought the
on the
black car was behind her.
no. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you. Lulu was on the other side of the street coming down. Right.
So the
It's a
car
light.
wasn't behind her then.
Well, yes, it was. Hold on. It's a light right there. Right. Then if you look on the other side, opposite side of the street, it's a light right there. Right. She had the right of way turn to turn left to make that U-turn, right? So when she made that U-turn, the other light turned green, and so
What
that
U turn? Did she turn left or a U turn?
it's the same thing.
No,
She
it's
ended
not. A U turn is
no,
a U
yeah,
turn. A left
I,
is a left.
yeah, I'm gonna have to show y'all on the map. No, no,
A
no.
U turn is
It's a big
different
turn.
from making a left. See, now we that's gonna you
She on
gotta
the
be
left
clear.
hand side. Listen, okay, say this. You facing me, right? you're on the opposite side of the street at that light, right? I'm on I'm on this side of the street, ready to make a turn. When she turned, she got to do a whole loop turn, but she in the left hand lane. The other people is going straight, but they can't go until they light change. So what happened is she made that big loop turn, and as she made that turn, that other light changed, which made that black car be
But
behind.
listen. A U-turn is you coming down one side and you going back up the way you just came down.
That's what she did. Yeah, that's
So
exactly
how?
what she did. That's
But
what she
then
did.
you said she made a left. So did she make a left or did she make a
Okay, but
U-turn?
she coming down. Look,
So wait a minute, where was the black car coming from? Behind
the
her?
black car was coming. The black car was coming up from Texas Roadhouse way. It was coming up. It was coming a different. Oh man, you
So
got
they
north.
made a right.
He was on the north. You got north, south.
So the couple made a right.
The couple went straight. They in a straight lane on the opposite side of the light. They at the light. Lulu on this other side of the street, not facing it. Lulu facing coming down,
So
right?
she facing them.
Yeah. And they couldn't turn until she had the right of way. So she made a whole U-turn to go back up that way. So as she
Okay.
went back up that way, that other light
And
changed.
she
So
probably wasn't supposed to make no U-turn right there.
you got to. It's legal. It's legal. I'm gonna show
What
you
you
the
mean
map
you
again
got to?
because that's the only way you're gonna do it if you're trying to go back up. Because the way
No,
they
all listen. When it's a road with more than two lanes coming all
I'm gonna
sides,
have to show you.
more
It's hard.
more than likely, a lot of times you're not supposed to make U-turns.
No, it's legal. It's legal in that little area because you can't go that as you're gonna be going into traffic. You're gonna be head on hitting traffic if she kept straight. So she got the
I
turn.
think. Wait a minute. So I'm not understanding because I don't know where no damn Texas Roadhouse at. My whole thing
I
is
said pay attention to that
if
map I showed y'all. That when I was doing it. I'm gonna do it
oh
again.
no, I was doing other stuff, but
Yeah,
my whole thing is if it's that where he was at, both you it's three or four lanes on both
it's four.
sides, right?
It's four. Yeah,
So if she coming down, why couldn't she go straight? It's a
because
light right there that
apparently
she can
she
go
could have went
straight.
straight because she could have been going towards that hotel. It's a country inn
Right,
suite.
but what I'm saying is she wouldn't have been. She could have went straight.
But you know why she didn't go straight? Listen to me.
I'm
She didn't.
not listen. I'm not
No.
saying.
Yeah. Right. We everybody even that's what the man said. Why she didn't go straight? You know why she
I'm
didn't go
not
straight?
saying. No, listen. I'm not saying. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say it like that. But when you have all of them lanes,
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of times
She
you're
could have.
not
She
supposed to, it's
could have went
illegal to
straight.
make
But I'm gonna
U-turns.
tell you why she didn't go straight. Because she got that call at 4:47 p.m. that he out there in the street. So for her to go look and see he out there in the street, she came back down from that gas station from Circle K, right? She came back down from up that way, made that U-turn, and went past and saw him out there in the street. Had she went straight, she know he ain't down there straight. She knew where they put him at. That's why she made that sharp U-turn because she had to go past and walk and see him out there in that street and didn't stop. She kept going. She came from that direction and went back up to that direction. But when she went back up to that direction, she saw Dro out there in that street because she already got the signal call at 4:47 p.m. On December 27th. He out there in the street. That's why she did that.
But I'm trying to understand how that couple came behind her.
Because they was over in the other town. They were she facing them, and they facing her. She could see that part of the street. Damn. You know when you at a light, cars be on the opposite side of
No,
the street.
I'm not disputing. I'm not disputing the
Oh,
light,
because they
the
was at the
street,
front. They were
or
at
none
the
of
front
that.
of the
But
light.
listen,
On the other side, they was the front.
I I
They was the
know
first cars at the other light. So after she made her turn, they light changed, which would have made them be behind her, but she didn't stop.
they
So
couldn't
they
have been
probably didn't even
behind her
know.
though.
Check this out though.
They
They
could
probably
not
didn't
have
even
been
know she the one.
behind her. That mean they would have seen her already. If she
Yeah,
had the Circle
they did.
K,
They did. I'm guaranteed they seen her truck. But if she didn't stop and she kept going, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't have known he was in her truck. I mean, that was the girlfriend. Because
no.
what she
Listen,
did.
hear me out. Hear me out. The little bit of time that they saying they pulled up,
Mhm,
and they said the paramedics came in what, a few minutes after they
mhm,
called, and then all of a
mhm,
sudden she come. Is no
mhm. But
way.
actually, she didn't
Is
come.
no
She
way
she
that
waited a
that
minute.
that
They said
that
she didn't
their
come to
car was
2 minutes.
behind her. I mean,
She didn't come to. Mhm. Go ahead.
you gotta look at it like we wasn't there, so I'm just trying to visualize it. For as
I'm sorry.
I'm making a U-turn and a car
Uh-huh.
behind me. I'm going up to a gas station. So that
Mm-hmm.
means the amount of time for them to pull up, and then she come like 5 minutes after. That's not enough time for her to go up there, sit, and wait for the paramedics,
No,
and then
she didn't come
come
down
back
there.
down.
She didn't
So
come down there.
it had to have
She
been another car.
look. Well, we know it's another car. That's the car that called her on the phone or text her on the phone. Hey, the job is done, right? She come down, make that U-turn, make sure he out there in the street. She looked, she saw it, she kept going. The black car, when once she made the U-turn, black car light change, boom. She kept going. Had she to stop, they'd have known that was the girlfriend, but she didn't. She kept going. She sat up there probably 10 or 15 minutes because it took 8 minutes for the ambulance to come. According to the couple, she didn't come until 2 minutes after they was right before they was about to pull off. That's why he was trying to tell Tasha, find out what time the um
No, I don't believe none of that shit.
right.
I'm just saying, like, the amount of time, it's just like, I don't know. It seemed like it would have been
She had
another
time.
car.
We know it was another car. Of course it was another car. It definitely was another car.
No,
Because
what
it's
I'm
a
saying
car.
is it was another car that was behind her and not that couple. We don't have proof that it was that couple.
Right.
I don't
Whoever it
even
was,
know where that even
at the
came
end of the day,
from.
whoever it was, we know it was another car to put him out there. But what she did do, now that it's making sense to me, why she made that, why she came back down and make that loop turn, because you always put something in my head about and that text at 4:47 p.m. That was a key to let her know the job is done, okay? Instead of somebody, oh, yo, my car look like glass and all that shit. No, that was a key. So she came down, made that turn, and made sure she looked and saw him out there on that ground. She didn't stop. She kept going back up to that gas station, and she waited till she heard the fire trucks. She came to make sure he was out there on that ground. She came to make sure he was out there.
Yeah, I know. I understand what she was saying, but I don't believe it was the white. I don't believe it was the couple that was directly behind her though. I
Yeah, that's
believe
what I'm
that
saying.
I believe that it was another car.
The only reason I
And
believe it was the couple because the couple said they was in a black car, and a black car was behind her.
but that don't mean that it was them. You know how many black cars is in America?
But Dro already on the ground. Dro is already on the ground. Somebody, whoever put him on the ground, got gone.
You
They just
gotta
text
think,
her. They text her and let her know he out there.
but listen, this is my whole thing. First off, the camera don't work. The camera only see people speeding or running a light.
They
So
lying.
how would they even see all of this? First off. Second of
That's
all,
what they saw.
I would
That's what they said.
believe, like I said before, if they put him out there, they had to have another car to block it.
Yeah, but
You
they all
understand what?
gone. That's what I'm saying. They already gone. They peeled up out of there. They let her know by warning, your car look like glass. Your car
Mm-mm.
pretty. And all that at 4:47 p.m. They're not still out there on
That's
the
not
scene.
what they said at four something. That ain't what they said. They said that
It is
earlier. Remember?
no, no,
Re-
no, no. This was texted draw at 4:47 p.m.
The
on
text at
Saturday.
four something. The text at four something said, "Go to my sister. Will be home."
That was the next day. That wasn't on the 20. That was on the 28th. That went on the 27th.
Why would he be texting his phone on the 28th?
Because they forgot to delete that. That should have been deleted. That one even
That's even more. No, that's even more suspect. We're gonna have to check that.
because
We're
if you
gonna
look
have
at
to
the
check
text,
that.
you'll see
We
three texts
definitely
got deleted.
just think. On the 27th is when he was out there, right?
Yeah, on the 27th.
So if he texts Dro phone on the 28th, that means he's suspect.
Yeah, he forgot to delete it.
Right, but ain't that more of a more proof than the police should have went and scooped him up?
They got the I'm gonna tell you whatever phone it wasn't on
Listen,
the
listen
phone.
to what I'm.
Exactly,
That
but the
shit is
police
all over the internet.
see, here's the thing: the police can't scoot them up for some fact. They didn't know none about all these extra people in these texts. That when they went through her phone,
Trust and
they went
believe
through her
me.
phone,
Trust and
and
believe
I'm
me.
telling you,
That shit.
Dro got two more phones. She left the
I
shitty
know he
phone
had
with him
three
that he don't
phones,
do no
but if
video.
that was the 28th, you don't think somebody would have been? Come on now.
Well, Polo called it out when he
They
was working.
already wanted Lulu
Listen,
locked up. Lulu would be locked up right
Polo called
now.
it out. Polo called it out when he first. That's how I got this information. I got the text. Polo called it out to them, and all of a sudden, Tasha was like, "No, Jason ain't got nothing to do with it." So that's when
Hell
Polo
no.
started getting mad.
You
I,
know social media is ran by the police.
yep, and that's
Come
probably
on
why it's
now.
still.
They
Hey, that's probably why it's
listen.
still. That's probably why it's still open because they probably looking at
Listen.
the same. They probably looking
Hell
at the
no.
videotape. They should have took
Hell
all the stuff.
no. I could have sworn that was the 27th. The 28th though. Now that's
He was
real
telling her.
suspect.
He was telling her to go to my sister's house tonight or wait till tomorrow. But that was supposed to. That had nothing to do with the car. Nothing to do
It
with.
it don't matter. It don't matter. Dro was already at the
He
hospital.
was already at the hospital. Exactly. Polo called it out, but Tasha intervened and said Jason ain't got nothing to do with it. But how Polo got them texts? I think Mr. Tyrone.
Exactly, oh boy. That's some shit you could reach out to the police and give them that information.
Mm-hmm.
That's motive.
Yeah.
That boy laying up in a hospital already on his deathbed.
And that's what we were saying. He was while he was on his deathbed, they was texting one another. That's when he told her to
I
go
need
to.
I need to see that date and that time. I call the police my motherfucking self. Cause that's crazy. Hell no.
He was on his deathbed, and
If
they was
that was
texting.
the 28th,
Yeah.
if that was the 28th when he texted that phone, he already he already said he was at the you know what?
He
Yeah.
forgot to delete it. He forgot. He
It
forgot to
don't
delete it.
matter. It's
He
there.
ain't
Even
telling
if you
Dro. You must have heard. He wasn't telling Dro to go to his sister's house. Why would he be telling Dro to go to his sister's house and Dro was in the hospital?
mm, 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 mm. Dro don't even have his phone. So we know he ain't talking to Dro.
And she was talking to Dro on that on one of
Yo.
she was
Oh
talking to
my
Dro
God. You
one of
can't
his
trust
other two phones.
nobody. I'm telling you, everybody's suspect these days.
But the thing is,
McDonald's food.
why the police
Hey,
ain't
oh
go
boy, you heard
police?
about McDonald's burgers, right? With the
Mm,
human meat in it?
yep, yep. That's why I don't eat fucking nothing from McDonald's. They
Man,
fish
fuck all. I ain't
fish.
eating McDonald's. I ain't eating Wendy's. I ain't eating none of that
No,
now.
especially Wendy's. Mm-mm.
I ain't
I don't
eating
eat.
none of it.
Nope. When I saw that episode, yeah, this thing popped up on my thing about the food and shit. How bread don't mold no more. I don't know why that popped up, and I started watching it. They was talking about like,
Girl, you know Epstein and them was eating kids. They called it jerky. That
oh my
stuff
god,
is fucking terrible. Mm, mm, mm,
I'll be
mm.
scared. Like those stew, that stew, the gumbo soup shit. I remember she they
Oh,
got
we
she,
doomed.
they told her there was this girl on Facebook. Yeah, they did a shitty job because they fucked up and went off of her word that he fucking walked out of her car and probably got hit by a pedestrian got hit. And Gainesville Police Department know they fucked up. Because even if he got hit, you still supposed to investigate a hit and run. They didn't even do that.
And then with him passing away, it would be vehicular manslaughter.
Vehicular homicide. They ain't even do a look. They ain't even do a press conference or nothing saying we're looking for a vehicle that hit this young man on this date. They ain't
Well,
even
they ain't
doing that.
had proof that he got hit. They ain't have proof. And then just like the when he first went into the hospital, they said the injuries didn't match getting hit by no
They're getting
car.
hit, right? But the coroner people ruled it as an accident. That's some weird shit.
Exactly. That's because they don't care. You know, yep, she should be.
She should be. She should be.
Her and her accomplices.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And now she
Both
want to come.
sides of the family.
All of them. And now she want to be on that motherfucker. Talking about I love you and I miss you and the times we
Oh
had. Girl,
yeah.
get out of
So
here.
I think somebody was leaving comments under his videos.
You don't think it was her?
Yeah. And she responded to him.
Oh, okay.
That's what when I said open book was talking about draw earlier. Lulu cause I seen it said Lulu then came out the woodwork and I'm like, damn, what she pop out for?
Right.
I thought maybe she wrote another letter. I mean
I
book.
I thought she disappeared. Me too. I thought she done disappeared, moved on from that cruise. She done went on with that investigator. Mhm. That detective.
He gonna say that Baltimore done came out.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, like, this shit is crazy. I just don't get it.
Oh, and then did you hear tonight? They said activists said, I don't know, you probably didn't hear this. That they're not releasing no records to nobody because they got a high volume of requests. And
Yeah,
I said, now
I
she ain't
heard that,
lying
but
about that. Cause you know what? On the 16th, I requested another one. Don't you know they ain't even respond to me from March the 16th. I requested for another records thing, and they never respond to me.
that's probably what made them open that case back up, or it was never closed. Oh boy, what you think about the case being still open?
Oh, did you hear that, old boy? The case is still open. We heard that tonight from the PI
Lock
activists.
'em up.
Lock them up from the PI. Oh, like he said, what Polo say? All of them about to go down because somebody about to start swimming and singing. And guess who gonna be the weak? They need to get the weakest. Who's the weakest, Jason? Then there's people say that he soft hearted and he ain't violent and he gonna be the one singing like he was
They
singing on the shit.
he better pay
Just
that car
volunteering
off.
information. Volunteering information. I hope they find out he got that Beamer right after that incident happened. That BMW right after it happened. Yes, he did, Lord. He didn't even wait a week and walked in the car lot and getting a BMW.
Oh,
Shit, I don't even think bro even had his funeral when he bought that car.
they said his sister had a red car too.
Exactly.
Du-du-du-dun.
Hey, you know what? You know what? His sister
Damn,
could have
somebody said it
motherfucker.
was two red cars out there.
His sister could have fucking ran him over and tore up her car.
I ain't laughing. I ain't laughing about him getting ran over, but oh shit.
And they had to
I think
replace it.
no, I think if he got ran over, he had more injuries than that.
He'll definitely have
He
more
got the
injury.
muffler and all that up under there.
Rocks, you got potholes, little bitty tiny rocks. His shirt ain't even fucked up. That's what a whole white beater. That thin ass fucking muscle shirt should have some kind of dirt on it.
Who said it ain't had dirt on it?
They said it didn't have no dirt on it. That's what they said.
How much of them can we believe?
They seen the picture.
They said he still had his slides on too.
His who?
His slippers.
Damn. Oh well, he wouldn't have definitely. Oh no, hell, they were still on his feet. He was jumping out the car. He'd have came out of them slippers.
Why you say damn like that?
And they think he jumped out of the car and he still got his slippers on.
Exactly. That don't even make sense. And if you got hit, your shoes coming off.
Man, they be all up. Now the shoes have been flew all the way over to the other side of the highway.
And you think he gonna jump out with pizza and wings?
And the box ain't even. Wait a minute though. When the car would have already ran over the box, they went a couple of days later. Wait a minute. A whole week later, the pizza and wings still in good condition. Cause the family ain't go down there until about a week later. Yeah, cause it took them about 2 weeks to have Joe funeral, right?
Hell no, them wings wasn't still out there.
Yes, they was. They showed it. They
They
showed
bought
it. Yes,
them.
they did. They showed that
Hell,
motherfucker under the bridge, a white man talking to him up under the bridge, and they was shot, and it was Wait a minute, a whole week later, and the pizza was not. Guess what? The box was not bent. It was a fresh, clean box, like when you're walking in, go get it. And the wings, that little plastic container thing, wasn't even bent, popped open or nothing, still sealed. Get out of here.
Hell no.
It don't make sense.
He said, I believe Tasha had a red car too. Hell. Oh,
Right.
shit. You get a red car. You get a red car.
Everybody get a red car. That
Oh,
goddamn
shit.
red car.
Oh,
Every
Tasha could. She probably had a son car.
she could. We definitely know he got one.
But no, all jokes
Peep
aside.
this out. Peep this out. Peep this out. I
All
think
jokes aside. Like,
I'm just observing. I'm observing right now.
I can't
I don't
see
know, but I'm
him.
observing.
I can't see him jumping out the car and his slide still on his feet. I can't see him getting hit and his slides are still on his feet.
I can't neither. Let me find out. And those slip
But I'm
ons
gonna
don't
tell
come
you, I'm
off
gonna
the
tell
seat.
you. Remember when I said I believe that he was given something. It wasn't it wasn't a lot. It's so many different things that you can give a person to like um whereas though they not paralyzed but like
Yeah, yeah.
somewhat
Like that picture. We're
paralyzed.
gonna go over that too. We're gonna when you ain't got no
So
class, let me know. You could send we could send them on here, and we go. We gonna you will see it, and we're gonna go over the pictures. I'm gonna
uh,
highlight it, take the color out of it.
but listen. So I believe that he was attacked at that cabin
They drugged him.
and
Yeah, I
he
definitely.
you already know it's you have a soft spot in your head, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's mm, I'm gonna look it up, but your nervous system, you know, you know how everything connect to everything. So, I feel like some of his motor skills was not active. So,
You faded in it. You
by
faded.
him sitting,
Uh
by
huh.
him sitting and not being treated,
That's
it
what
was
made it worse.
he was
Yeah, he was deteriorated.
deteriorating,
Yeah,
and
they was
he could
scared.
have
They
been
didn't
hit
know what to do.
again. He could have been hit again. So it was like
Oh, oh. You know what?
prolonging.
You know what I think. So, say he on the bed, right, and
It
he
seemed like
laying
he
on
was tortured.
like tortured. Yep. Like, oh. But I think he was
Hmm.
caught off guard because he ain't got no defenseless wound, no defenseless wounds. You feel what
That's
I'm
what.
saying?
But see, that's why I said he could have
Drugs
been given that medication, some
in
type of
his drink,
medication to
and that
like.
Hennessy, and that Hennessy. Yep. And they watched them slowly drink that Hennessy to slowly fucking getting weak, and they
It could
fucking
have
got
been
him like
put
that.
inside of it.
That's what I'm saying. They watched him drinking that Hennessy, and they started seeing him. He probably was feeling sleepy and
Oh my
drowsy.
God. Now
Yep,
what that medicine that I was talking about the other day, what was it
yep.
called? To
That well, they
to
gave
to
Kanika.
permate,
They gave
to
Kanika.
permate or something like that.
Yep, what they gave her.
Hmm. I mean, because you gotta think he was a nice sized dude, so he definitely could defend himself.
Yep,
And
he was.
it's a lot of clues and all that throughout all them videos. Everybody,
Yep, he
And
was.
one thing Jason said that stuck out to me when Jamal was talking to him on FaceTime was,
Mm-hmm. He'll pull out
Bro
that
ain't
good.
like surprises.
He'll pull out
Why
that
would you
good.
say that of all? You know what I'm saying? Like
Because they surprised his ass.
you trying to
Because
clear
they
your
surprised his
name.
ass.
You
Yep,
trying to
that
clear
was
your
a set
name,
up,
but you will
man.
bring that up. So it's like he was throwing a hen out there. And I'm like,
Set that man up. Mm-mm-mm.
he wasn't even asking him, coming back with questions like he should have been. Because when
Oh
he,
boy, say clues and two again. He got to laughing at you.
oh, but seriously, like, listen, when he said he ain't like surprises, he pulled the gun out.
He sure did say that at his
That
birthday.
ain't make that didn't make you think
Volunteer
like,
information. Yup.
but
That
it
y'all come
didn't
to
make,
surprise him.
but
Right.
it ain't make you think that something like that, like he was caught off guard.
Off guard like a motherfucker. That's why he ain't got no defense wound.
Right? It's like he was throwing, you know how they say hitting in plain sight or
Hit in plain sight. Damn.
mm,
Damn. He didn't see it coming. He ain't see
that
it coming.
too. But he wasn't in a predicament. He wasn't in a
He
state
probably was
where he
saying he
could
was
even
drunk.
defend
He was,
himself.
you know, and like once he started kept drinking and drinking whatever they put, I'ma say they drugged him too. He started getting his eyes started getting small. That picture you could tell how heavy his eyes was getting, where his eyes were so closed he couldn't even open his eyes to take that picture. She
That
had to hold his
picture,
head. She had to hold his head. Come
and it
on.
was almost like she was looking at somebody.
It did. Like it didn't look like she was looking at the camera. It looked like somebody was taking the picture, and she gave that little smirk. Like, yeah,
Yep.
he
Yep.
about to be out of it. I
Yep.
swear to God, it do.
I'm
It
telling you,
damn sure do.
that's what
Yes,
I
ma'am.
got
Yes,
from
it
it.
do.
That
It do.
picture,
Yes,
remember
it
I
do.
kept saying
Yes, it do. He ain't
that
even have his
picture,
eyes open in that picture.
that picture was always suspect to
And then she
me.
was holding his head. She had her hand on his head like she was trying to keep it steady to me.
She just looked so demonic on that picture.
So evil. So evil. She one of them bitches that manipulative. I'm telling you, she probably that she manipulated them GPD cops. She manipulative. She
Well,
manipulative.
somebody said tonight that even though I heard it before, but somebody
Uh-huh.
did say that she was messing with a detective or a cop.
Yep, we heard that in the beginning because Tasha said that. Tasha said it. She was like, but I want to know if the cop is in Gainesville because I don't think this her first time even going to. I don't even think this her first time hanging in Gainesville neither. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't, well,
They
they
put the
said,
cabin in her name. Why you know Dro got credit or whatever. Dro got ID. Why everything had to be in her name? Normally Dro put it in his shit, right? Because he using his card, right?
who said the
They said the
cabin was
cabin
in
was
her
in
name?
shit. Polo pulled the receipt on that one. He had the receipt and everything. It was in her name. She rented that cabin in her name.
I think so too. I think he was getting ready to break up with her.
I think so too. I think that was his last. That was his way. I think he, yeah, yeah. He went.
Either
I
that
think so
or
too.
he wasn't, either that or he wasn't going to
I think
stop working or
one or the other.
something.
One or the other.
Because I I think he was just, I honestly
I think
believe
he
he
was
was
gonna
tired
break
of
up with
all
her
their asses. But
because he
I
was
don't
calling
think
her a
he was
liar.
suicidal.
Nah, he wasn't no damn suicide. That man had too much going on. I think he was just
No,
ready.
because the way somebody said that he told his son, Remember, just always remember I love you. Like
And
the
they think,
but
and they ran with him being suicidal.
but it's always, and I get it. Certain things that's being said will make, if people keep putting it out there,
Hmm.
it is gonna make a person feel a certain kind of way. So I don't knock nobody for having, their theories or how they
Right.
feel, because
Cause
that's
all the videos
them.
she put up, I ain't gonna lie, all the
I
videos
can't make
put up,
nobody
she
feel
put up,
how I feel.
she put up depression videos on. I don't know why. I don't know why she took them other videos. She took that page down, them other two pages. She got rid of them bitches so goddamn quick, and then waited almost a month later to put the damn depression videos up to show that he wasn't fucking with his
Well,
family no.
and not only that, she can go to jail for that. That's illegal. That,
Not if he signed to hell.
if he
He
did
put on
what?
his insurance.
If he
He
did what? She did this while he was deceased. That's why they have, like how Facebook have, where you
uh,
have somebody to be in charge of your page
yeah,
if you die.
yeah, administration something. But remember, she had all
It's
kind of
memorializing it,
right, and
because
she had
I have my mother's. Well, my sister have it now because she have her phone.
right. See, and
But
see, she had all
we
kind of.
didn't
One thing
memorialize
you
my
know about
mother.
Dro, Dro gave her access to everything, baby. Bank
He did
accounts,
not give her
insurance
power of
policy.
attorney. She do not have power of attorney over him. That's not giving something. No, she don't have that. If that's the case, she could have made decisions at the hospital.
That too. You're right.
Cause no, I know, and I'm gonna tell you, I know about that because when my father was in the hospital, I overturned some shit that his girlfriend did.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I mean, still, it's not right though. But we know that Lulu did that to keep people from seeing them other videos.
Yep. You know what? He was filming his shit, probably getting beat that night at that cabin. He was filming that argument. I'm telling you, he was. Oh, I wish he would have. I wish he'd have filmed it on that other phone. Like, I wish he would have been sneaky about it and had another phone. Dro filmed
But
that shit. Dro
but
filmed it. He filmed their argument.
yeah, his phone probably was still recording. That's
Mm,
probably why she took them videos down.
mm-hmm. And she probably looking at, and guess what? She got a memory of the last time, and she probably looking at that video over and over and over again, cause she know what she did.
You know what?
I swear though, I keep coming back to that damn the way she was on them crushes. She was on them crushes at that woman house at Renee house, walking on them crushes over there to that damn car. I mean to that damn couch to sit down like she's so hurt, and in her head she knew what the fuck they was gonna do.
That's the crazy part. You go from Christmas Eve walking on crutches, then she had the little walker thing,
Yep,
but then you driving on the 27th.
right. That's how we know he was already gone when she started driving. That's on when she packed up and nobody seen him. When she started driving, when she was driving and he was out there on the ground and talking about he jumped out of her car, she already knew that man was gone from
Yeah,
that cabin. They drove him from that cabin. Somebody else drove him from that cabin and laid his ass out there. Took his arm, getting him out the car up under one of his arms, putting him on the ground, scooting him with one arm up on theirs, and laid him out there. That's why his elbow fucked up and his back part fucked up. And then called her and let her know the deed is done by talking about, I wash your car. Your car clean, man.
Yeah, they is fucking trifling. I swear to God. Right? He wouldn't have let her drive, or he wouldn't have let her pack that car either.
Oh,
That's
wouldn't.
probably why that car looked the way it did. She was in a
Y'all think
hurry to get
gonna
that
let her
shit in the
drive?
car.
They gonna. She driving to the pizza place. She driving to the pizza place. She driving to the cell phone place. She driving to the fucking hotel and drove on the passenger seat. I don't think so.
Well, you know the guy that ran the those cabins out there said he only saw her.
Sure did.
So so whoever
Cause he
he
offered to help her put the
so
shit in.
he was already in
He
another
was already
car.
in somebody else's car getting staged out there on that ground. He was in somebody else's shit. He was in somebody else's shit getting
I wonder
staged.
if his cameras out there though, because uh,
I
somewhere
know.
like that you
I don't
wanna
think
have
it's him.
cameras.
Only thing about it, cause it's so ducked off and old country ass shit. I don't think
But
his
that's
cameras.
ran by Hilton though.
Exactly. Let me tell you what she did. My theory of what she did at that phone place is bought her and Jason burner
Well, was she? This would remember now. This what was said. They said that he broke her
router.
Wi-Fi box,
Yeah,
her router box.
yeah.
Remember?
That's what the detective said they saw
But why is you so in a hurry to go get a router box? Oh, you need to connect
up
so you
there in
can make that
Gainesville.
You need
Up
to
there
connect so you can
in
make that transaction to get that money.
real quick, right? Up there in Gainesville. Why you couldn't wait till you get home and go to, man? I think they
So
bought
that
some.
listen, so that goes to tell you they didn't have that hotel room.
They sure didn't. Because she wouldn't need that router. She'd have had free Wi-Fi, right?
Right.
They ain't never go to no hotel.
They couldn't get it. Remember,
Couldn't get it because
she
they
tried
couldn't
to
use
use
his
his
name. Tried to use
she
his
tried
name.
to use his bank card, right?
Yep, the American Express card, and they told her he need to come in to do it.
And she couldn't go to the ATM. I mean, she could have, cause they ain't know that he was,
Right. She
See,
probably
it
did
just
when at that cell phone place. She probably paid
everything just make it just make it so suspect. But then it's a lot of gaps in the times
day
and
a whole day missing because he wasn't texting nobody Friday. Nothing. Only one upload, and that was when they upload the cabin video, and ain't nobody else heard from Dro since they upload that cabin video. No more videos after that. No more lives, no nothing. And they did that Friday sometime. And Saturday, he on the road
Cutwater
uncoming.
Davis. I ain't gonna lie, that Cutwater, I love me some Cutwater. But I like to mix mine with tequila. I need extra liquor in mine. Yeah, they ain't see no video. Ain't none of them see no video.
No, 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 no. That's why I don't understand. Like, you know what? So I don't get Gainesville. They seen something on them cameras. They just didn't see him jump out the car. I don't know. I
I
don't know how
don't
they like
see.
you like you said. At least they could have seen two cars, one blocking off. I bet you Lulu was the block off, to block the other people off while they put him out there on that ground.
I don't see. You know, she would be the first car because she gonna be the car he's
Exactly.
supposed to have got out of.
Mm-hmm.
So,
She'd have blocked off. She blocked the other people off.
so she
So
gonna
they
make it seem
could get out.
like they had this argument. He wanted to get out, so she let him out, and then she
That's
went
what
up
she
to the
did.
gas station.
That's what she
All
did.
right.
And she
So,
waited until he cooled off and walked up there. Mm-hmm.
so listen. If it was all right, she gonna want to get her car out of there. So it's the two cars, the red and the
Yep.
black car.
Yep. Period.
He more than likely he's in the red car. He
Period.
go
And,
you gonna
and
want
his cousin car. And his cousin car.
cause
Yep.
listen, cause listen. This is what I was thinking. I
He
was
gonna hang
thinking
with his
one.
cousin. He was just
Listen,
with
I
his
was thinking one or two ways. I was
uh
thinking maybe they got into a maybe it's true that they got into an argument and
I
he
believe
called
that.
his cousin because he know his cousin be out there like that.
Yep. Come and get
So
him. Come
he
and get him. That's
thinking
tripping.
he gonna come and get him,
Yep.
but
That's
maybe
tripping.
he was caught off guard and somebody else was
Hard
in
like a
there.
mother. Yep. Yep.
You
And smacked
know,
him across his head twice. Yep. Damn. I think they hit him first time and hit the side of his head. That got him up. That got him up, and he trying to run away, and they cracked him in the back of his head.
I don't think he tried to run because his slides was still on his feet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hypothetically, let's stick with his slides still on his feet. You ain't listen. You gonna run. You want some tennis on, and
You
you
coming up
want to
out
tie
of
them
them. Yeah,
motherfuckers
you
up.
gonna come up out of them if you running. You right. You gonna
Cause
come up out.
even some tied tennis shoes, you might come out of them.
Yeah, you gonna come up out of them if you trying to run away from somebody. Yep, you right.
Shit, you got on some slides, you might
So
slip
let's
and
say this.
fall.
Well, we know he okay. He get out the car with the slides on. Boom, and he fall. First of all, you know them slides rubber, right? So first of all, his slide gonna bend, and he gonna really fall, and his slide gonna be in the street. Man, it just somebody put
Right.
on him.
That's what I'm saying. The only real way
Laid him out there, put his shoes back on him. Uh,
is for him to already be hurt
he was.
and they put him out in the street. He couldn't your brain back
They
to the
heard
brain.
that. They heard him
You hit
arguing.
that
No
you
people
hit that
saw her.
soft spot.
That soft part in his head. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't see it coming though. I don't. It
I
wasn't even a
I I believe
move.
it started at the cabin.
Yep. That's where he was hurt at. I don't care what nobody say. He was hurt in that cabin. Period. I'm gonna
I believe
believe
it
it.
start I believe it started there. You gotta think. My whole thing is this. If I'm gonna do something, and I'm speaking hypothetically, am I gonna do it at the cabin or at a hotel?
The
Oh, you
cabin, because
better
we know
bet I'm gonna do it at the cabin. It's secluded.
that cabin, and it's secluded. Ain't no cameras. It's dark. It's woods all around there, man. Please, them motherfuckers could came up out them woods and snuck in that goddamn cabin, and she
Mm,
let them in. She
yep,
let that person in.
that's what I was going to say. They ain't had to sneak. She left that door open, and it's dark out there in them woods.
He did keep shit. Right. Did he have his do rag on his head or did he have a cap, a skull cap? Because he do. He never was, his head was never naked. He always had on a hat, a scully or a do rag. I wonder if that was still on his head.
Oh, you talking about when he was in the street?
Because you know, Dro ain't never have his head uncovered.
I don't know. They ain't say, but
Uh,
it was just
I
like to the
wonder what he
point
had on
where
his
it's though when they said he still had his slides on, I was like, he ain't jump
head.
out no car.
Somebody put those slides on him. What? Now, come on. We gotta make. I'm glad, man, you got common sense. God damn. If they really think he had on his them flippers, them slide ons, man, he gonna come up out of them before his feet hit the ground.
Go to sleep, Stella. You ain't getting nothing.
She hear you going in your bag, your snack bag.
Girl,
she
she was up
want a
there eating
snack.
the
Give her a
donut.
snack. Give her a
She was
snack.
up,
She want a
she was
snack.
already up there eating them damn French donuts.
God damn. So they done put the slides back on them. Now, if
Yo,
nobody know that that'll give you more 100% guarantee, he ain't get hit by no car and he ain't jump out no car if it slides. And if it slides not busted up, you know they gonna break oh hell no. Uh-uh.
and not only that, he would have had injuries to his feet.
We're straight to his feet. Sure will.
Feet would have been scraped up like a motherfucker.
Uh-huh. And those shoes would have been scraped just like the ground. Ah, damn. They put somebody, boys. I hope they don't get away with this. I hope they don't. I hope they catch the weakest motherfucker and get to telling the truth. Get to telling the truth. And then once they find out who all involved, insurance fraud, that's number one. That's a fit man. They about to build a real
You
case.
know what? I'm
It's a sure.
glad you brought that up. I'm really glad you brought that up. That could be why the case is still open.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because you know the insurance company could have contested it.
Uh-huh. And the insurance company could be, yep, 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 yep. When insurance involved, you're gonna investigate anyway, right? Uh-huh.
I mean,
They're gonna want to
if
make sure
you
they're gonna look at their finances it's, and
if
knowing that they see at the time they ain't know he had insurance, right? Until this shit started, they talking about the insurance was stolen, 250 was stolen. That's probably what made them, and they still looking at
no,
that.
they knew he had insurance. They
I'm talking about
just
the
thought
police. The police didn't.
oh, I'm not talking about the police. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
reason I said that because that's
no
probably what you said. That's probably why they still got the case open because now the police will start hearing about insurance and how the money was stolen out of his account.
no, listen. You
Okay,
know if the insurance company feel something is not right,
and they
then
could do
they
their
gonna
investigation.
file
Ooh, ooh,
they
ooh.
have their own
Ooh. They got their
investigation.
own investigation going. And
Right.
what else? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what if it's the same insurance company the other two sons was on? The other two sons that came up unalive. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you
Wait
know
a minute.
what?
Within 2 years apart. Come on now.
I look, I don't
Ooh,
like I don't like the bash well, I don't see her as a mother for real.
I don't need.
God forgive me if I'm wrong, but
I don't either.
something
I
is
see.
really
What I seen was Dro trying to make up from what
hmm?
I, I ain't gonna lie. I see Dro was trying to have that connection with his mama.
Dro
I
wanted
just
his
didn't see
mother
the
to love
connection back.
him.
Yeah,
He
I didn't see
wanted
the
her
connection back.
he wanted her love.
Yep, he did. And you
You
know
can
why he
tell
did
you
it?
can tell he forgave her for
He
whatever she
forgave.
did.
Yep,
Like
yep.
he let the past be the past.
But she didn't know. She's so guilty. She didn't know how to be a mother. I promise you, she didn't know how to love. She didn't know how to say, uh,
You know what they say, hurt people hurt people.
yeah.
And then on top of it, who wants to be the side chick?
That's why that man was treating uh Lulu like he did because he didn't have that.
I don't see, I can't really say that because a lot of guys that do have them, like a lot of mama boys, I can actually say because
My son a mama boy, and my girls be like, you love him better than me. Like, girl, now he just up under me a lot.
no, I'm saying it from this perspective
Uh,
because my fiance,
uh,
if he buy his mother roses, he buy me roses. It's like he
right.
treat me like
That's
he
how
treat
he
his
did.
mother.
That's how he did with Lulu. He bought his mama something. Of course, Lulu gonna have it. But you know what getting to me too? Why did she say um something about the little girl? Take her phone or some shit Lulu said about the little girl.
Oh no, she said he took her phone. She had got in trouble in school.
But she said, but then she say, cause she ain't respectful or she don't deserve it or something. And I felt that Lulu
She
didn't want
said
that little girl to have what she was getting.
she no.
That's
She
what I feel.
said that
She was jealous of that little girl now.
she said that Dro had she said Dro had talked to the mother, to his kid's mother,
Mhm.
and she agreed with him, but she ended up giving her another phone. So I
Right.
believe
Okay.
it was the mother. I don't think it was Lulu because the mother's sister said they loved Lulu. Like
Oh,
we, I
the
mean,
kids.
yeah. I mean,
But
at the end of the
did
day,
you hear this?
we
What
only
we
seen them going out to dinner,
hey,
going on trips and
hear
stuff.
this? Did you hear this? When he was his last little time on Earth, him and his daughter was talking.
Yeah, I heard that too. But we don't know what the mother was putting in their heads.
The
You
girl
feel me?
mama. Yeah, the little girl mama. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they got the same mother, the same mother,
Who?
the little boy and the little
Oh
girl.
yeah. Yeah.
And then she ran off to be with a married man. Yeah, the father was using them. All he wanted to draw was tired of him getting out.
And I ooh, and I'm sick of I'm mad at Mr. Tyrone because he talked all that good shit at the funeral, and until his death, he is Justice for draw, and this nigga is sitting up in a trap house and trying to get up under somebody's skirt, and your son
Trying.
ain't even in the grave yet or buried or a funeral, and you out there Gainesville supposed to be protesting for justice, and you up there trying to fucking get a bag of groceries.
He was
Them
hungry.
family don't people something else. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Have you? That'll be the last thing I want is some pussy or some dick.
Talk
That's
about he just spent
come
all his
on. Let's
money
talk
on a
about that.
funeral.
C Porter.
Huh?
Come on, sister. Let's talk about that. What do something happened to your child and you out there protesting for real? If you out there for real wanting justice, would you want to be trying to lay with somebody, sleep with somebody?
That's all he been doing all his life. He don't know how to be a father.
But your mind should be, who the fuck did this shit to my son?
Well, we already know his mind was on he wanted what was his.
He must have got it because he stay in that trap house.
So guess what? No, I believe he was talking about that check.
Part of that insurance when they thought their name was on it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because you noticed the
Allegedly.
everything was okay. We ain't blaming you. Remember, Tasha came out when she first came out. We ain't trying to blame you. We just want the truth. If it's an accident, we can accept that. Blah blah blah. Boy, her tone changed so quick when it was time to go to the funeral home and make arrangements, and they thought their name was on that motherfucker. Oh, bitch came out talking about the money missing out the account. The insurance policy was changed 3 months before he passed away. He removed one name and added a name. All that shit. Yup. Oh, shit got bad then.
I thought he added two names.
Huh?
I thought he added two names.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
I said I thought he added two names.
No, Tasha said he took one name off and added a name, which he added Lulu. Miss Renee name been on it. They said her name been on that motherfucker when he got the insurance. It was Renee and Tasha, and I think the aunt, if I ain't mistaken.
No,
The
the
aunt
aunt
that got.
name was on the bank account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was calling her that girl.
She was calling her Lucifer and all kind of shit.
Lulu far. Yo, these people crazy.
Tell you these people, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Like that. And he did all that preaching up there. It's just us. It's just us. And his ass
Mm,
ducked off,
mm, mm.
missing three detective meetings. Mm-mm-mm.
I can't get over my cousin though. So I don't have the whole story, but say say he was arguing with the guy, and the guy wife was in the house, and she heard them arguing. Say next thing she heard was bullets, gunshots. I said, "Oh
Oh,
my god, my cousin."
oh yeah,
I
yeah,
said, "What the fuck is wrong with him?"
yeah.
And he locked up now, so guess what?
And she was 8 months. Mm-mm-mm.
Huh?
And she was 8 months pregnant.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm talking about my cousin that just got locked up for murder.
Oh yeah, you did say that too. Damn.
No, but my little cousin. We can one day we can watch the she Nancy Grace did a story on her.
Okay, we're
A
gonna watch
couple
it.
of them did. Um, yeah, she was 8 months pregnant, and her baby shower was going to. I know she was getting ready to have a baby shower like 2 days after she went missing,
Damn.
and they seen her going to the bank. I
Mm-hmm.
remember it like it was yesterday. They seen her going to the bank, and come to find out, her excuse me, her baby father, her the one she was pregnant by, cause she got a little girl too, but
Damn.
her baby father had made her go to the bank, withdraw money, and they found him in Ohio, I
Mm-hmm.
believe. Um,
Did you hear this? Carlos, Romika, Carlos, in Texas with a celebrity.
oh yeah, with the baddies.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. He messed with boys.
yeah, yeah. These
But
motherfuckers. Yeah.
what gets me is they never found her body.
Still today, they ain't found her body.
Nope.
Mm.
So he got two life sentences.
Right. They ain't give him no plea deal. Because they gave him a plea deal that he would have had to tell them where her body at.
Plus, he took her across state lines.
Mm, mm, mm. Hell, they found him in Ohio. Her shit, ooh, he probably done put her in Ohio somewhere. Probably in the
Ain't no,
Ohio River.
but ain't no telling where. You gotta think he done from Maryland. I wonder if he even still living.
In prison.
Now that I think about it.
How long ago it been?
Hmm.
How long ago it happened?
This happened damn. This happened a minute ago, like probably like what, 10 years ago? Maybe a
Uh,
little longer than that.
he's still living. He probably a bitch now.
Oh no, he probably. That's not why I said I wonder if he's still living.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I just feel like if you ain't want to be a father, she ain't need you. But I
Right.
think what it was, he was in a relationship. But that's the thing, like, stop trying to be a player.
Well, that's what they do. Look at Carlos. He set up a bitch that knew that was. He said, "Let me tell you, no." She set up her own self. She fell for that okie dokie. Holly. She set that shit up for herself. She was all in love with him, but he didn't love her like he loved Ramika.
But you
He
gotta
understand
think,
Ramika in with somebody else. That's what
but
that was.
but you gotta think with Holly, she not a street girl. You know what I'm
Joe, like
saying?
they said they put her in population. I didn't know she got rid of her baby, but they put her in population.
Yeah, she made herself have an abortion. But this my thing with her. She's like, all right, I'm gonna put it like this. Like my my father came from I'm gonna say my father came from the county, my mother came from the city. So with that being said, I knew about the street and I know about books. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
with her, it's like she probably was shielded from a lot of stuff. So a
Yeah,
lot of stuff she ain't know. She
yeah.
probably looking at it like he loved me. He's showing.
That's what she was looking at
Man,
it like.
he's a
She was in love with that
manipulator.
man. She was in love with that man, and she'll be on that episode for my man. Yes, she will. Fatal Attraction. She gonna be on both of those shows. Fatal Attraction for my man.
Right, family like that. Who needs
'Cause that's
enemies? mm. But he's a manipulator and he a narcissist. So, with that being said,
he a narcissist,
he brainwashed that girl. But my whole thing is,
brainwashed.
ain't no man out here worth. Hmm.
And let me
I'm
tell
not
you
about to
another
throw
thing
my life
too.
away. I ain't throwing my life away
As
for no
I
for
would never.
family.
He pillow talk Holly. He told Holly every goddamn thing about Ramika because he was missing Ramika. But Holly ain't put two and two together. 'Cause for one, if I get into a relationship with a man and all you keep talking about is your ex, I'm out of this motherfucker.
You
Don't keep
know,
bringing your ex up. I don't care.
you know, it was a setup.
Yeah, he used her
I mean,
weakness.
it wasn't just him and her. It wasn't just Holly and Carlos.
Well,
He
we
had
just him
people watching her, Romika and all that.
y'all did. Try to pay somebody 500 to get Romika new address, all that shit. And I don't even know why he ain't locked up on that because there's receipts out there for that. Because I seen it on Facebook. The
You
text
right.
him at
He
he was asking somebody. He was like, "I'll pay you $500. I just need her address so I can see my son."
And plus, Romika was in another relationship. She was
And
happy.
that's
She
why
didn't
he
want
got
him.
mad. That's why he got mad.
They used that, trying to all that getting trying to get the what's called order against her, lying on her. Like
Judge ain't buying that shit. The judge
that's
said,
fu-
"Nope."
that's really fucked up though. You gonna take and then say he was holding her.
Let me ask you this. Remember when she first went to court? And I don't know if the judge had put that order in or the attorney, but they put the order in for a DNA test. I wonder if she knew that probably wasn't his baby while she got rid of it. So she wouldn't do the DNA test.
Oh, I don't know because I wasn't really watching that story like that. I'm so sick of Chicago. I
Now you
told
right.
you I got hung up on that Kanika Jenkins. I couldn't do Chicago no more.
Right.
I don't
Man,
mean
I'll
no
be
harm.
there'd be a lot of missing women down there. Oh man, it'd be so much shit. Ooh.
They got a lot of traffic, and then Chicago is heavy for them organs.
Mm-hmm.
It's this world we living in is fucked up. Look at Trump. He a felon and the president.
That was set up too because they knew Camilla wasn't gonna win. They ain't want no woman that's no president.
Camilla really won.
Yep.
What's his name? Trump little sidekick.
He from
He
here.
fit
He from where I'm from.
who? Who?
The president, what you call that? He the president, Trump the president, but dude is the
No,
vice president.
I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the other one. His best friend. The
The
one that
little,
fixed the one that make the Tesla.
yeah, the little Chinese man, fat man.
See,
Japan, whatever the fuck he is. He Japan,
who
Korea.
he from Japan?
If he make a Teslas,
I didn't think he was from the Japan.
no foreign, yeah,
Mm.
bring
Well,
whatever fuck.
he the one that fixed the ballots. But Trump is doing this shit for a reason. He know that if we are at war, they cannot change the president.
Yeah,
Mm,
everything put on hold. They can't even impeach his ass.
right.
Hey, oh boy, you probably ain't even watch it because you was cooking, you was making your donuts. Check this out.
What? Watch what?
Uh, the activist, she got busy last night, baby. Her mouth so foul, I was like, oh, I'd have been
She
embarrassed. You
is
can't
very
me,
ignorant.
huh?
And she need to stop being all up close in
Baby,
the damn
let me
face in
show
the
you. We
phone.
about to play it. It's a little short video, baby. She let that man have that. I ain't heard
Wait a minute.
Polo respond to that shit.
She leaned on Polo again?
You got to hear her mouth. What she said, huh?
She leaned on Polo
Nah,
again?
she was talking to Polo. And I ain't
That's what I said.
yeah, yeah, out of nowhere. Yep. Yep, out of nowhere, she let that man have it. She gave him her business. She
But
went viral.
why?
Everybody was
Why
listening
did
to
she
that
keep
shit.
messing with him? That's not smart. Like,
Go right here. Let me share my screen real quick. Lady, and I'm like,
all right, I'm about to meet.
I don't know. She came out of nowhere. And then look, wait a minute, hold on. The thing is, I was so embarrassed, like she was representing me. I was like, oh hell no, you can't have nobody represent you like that. I could imagine how she going in on people and on people place, ooh, talking like that. She don't get what she wants. She gonna fuck up that goddamn case. I'm gonna tell you now. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna play it. Let me mute myself.
Didn't I say that you a person that's putting out information and you need to vet your sources and tell the whole goddamn story and know what the fuck you are talking about when you tell the goddamn story? How the hell I give you the playbook, you ignore the playbook, I keep proving you wrong, then you crash out thinking you're proving something only for me to be able to come back and prove exactly the fucking point that I've been making in the first place. Let me help you, little boy, as you are crashing out and talking about my background. We're very clear of the things that are on my background, and I've been convicted of nothing. I started doing this work because we saw how easy it was for people to be able to file charges, even if there's no validity in the charges. So let's talk about the petty theft charge and failure to return. And mind you, I have done this many times before. I got a game system for one of my brothers who do not return the game system. Bam, they had to throw it out. Let's talk about this. I got a felony welfare fraud charge on my record that they had to throw out because I was working for the school board. I appropriately reported that I was working. My worker at the time did not do his particular part, and they tried to file charges on me as a felony. I refused to take the plea deal because I did nothing wrong. The state attorney still works for the state attorney. He worked in one of the other counties. His name is Sean Thompson. When we got into the state attorney's office and I showed where I actually turned in my documentation within the 10 days, and he asked the supervisor, how am I to be responsible? She showed where I signed all the documents showing that I was supposed to report the stuff. Well, I did that. Well, she said, well, you should have known something. You were still getting food stamps. How the hell am I supposed to know that? That ain't my goddamn job. I'm on subsidized housing at the time because I lived in Caroline Manor. So they threw the charge out. Like, we can keep going. But let me help you as we talk about my background. There's another charge that you think that you found in Georgia when I was actually in the middle of moving and I left my children home by themselves so that I can go to work. What you fail to realize is state law doesn't have an actual age for you to leave your children at home by themselves. They state that they need to be able to make adult decisions. My son was able to tell you what the emergency plan actually was. And my house wasn't nasty. It was packed up because we were moving. And again, that's another charge that got thrown out. So while you're talking about charges from the 90s, and 2001 and 2005, let's talk about all the things that I've done since then, like working for the school board, like being an administrative assistant to the director of operations at UF Health, like nursing, like being a bank manager, not doing the job that I actually do now. So if you're going to be obsessed with me and tell the story, tell the motherfucking story. Let's talk about me actually having evictions on my record because I'm reporting to housing that I am working. They're taking forever, like they do now, to process the actual paperwork. They're stating I'm responsible for shit I'm not, and I got to go fight it in court. So when I'm telling you to stand up and fight because it ain't shit that you can do, I keep telling you this. I know it because I lived it. How many live videos have I told y'all? You don't just believe a minimus because police officers lie all the time. Oh my gosh, it's so absolutely hilarious. Let's talk about my children who are not all adults, All of them are high school graduates. 2 of them are actually in college. One's about to be an attorney. The one that actually does have learning disability actually is in school for digital media technology. He's actually on the autism spectrum. They live on their own. They got good credit. Do I need to keep going on? They went to private school. So literally, as you are obsessed and you're crashing out and you want to tell my story, make sure you tell the story. My story is the epitome of why I do this work. And it's the epitome of why I be on my people and talk about what the fuck systems will try to do. Your obsession is unsettling to other people. It's not unsettling to me. I kind of find it quite flattering. The fact that you're wasting all your time, your effort, and your energy thinking you're going to find something on me that you can't find. Because it's a story I done told 10, 20, 30 goddamn times. That shit don't work, bitch. Like the audacity of it all. The reason that I can tell you how ASO and GPD and HS and everything else work, because I done navigated the goddamn. While we're at it, let me tell you the reason that I had DCF called on me before. I've had DCF called on me because my nephews and my sons made a skateboard ramp and was driving their bicycles and their skateboards over it. I done had DCF called on me as it relates to that. I done had DCF called on me because they was mad because my stepdaughter actually lived with me and called all willy-nilly. I done had DCF called on me because one of my children stated that I beat her with a wire hanger and I didn't. And when DCF came, I demonstrated how I beat their ass. Like literally. So we want to tell the story. Let's tell the story. And you know what happened each time that DCF came? There is nothing to see here. You're doing a great job and keep doing what you're doing. So if we want to make me the subject of a conversation, make me the subject of a conversation. And mind you, you told all the people that this was about justice for Dro. I done did 10 lives, a bunch of them that ain't had nothing to do with Dro. I done did fundraisers for all kind of stuff. We done address school closures. We talking about housing. We doing damn lawsuit, class action suits and everything. And mind you, you still wake up every day with me on your goddamn brain. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing some more fly ass shit. I'd have been all the way to goddamn Miami and Jacksonville. I'm going to North Carolina, New Orleans, Washington, D.C., and everywhere else. And you still going to be crashing out and worried about me. And everything you post still ain't going to change all the shit that I done accomplished. Ever since then, I got a Medicaid waiver business and certification. I'm cleared and certified to work through DCF. Like literally find you somebody to play with. Just the audacity of it all. And the point that I've made when you get receipts is called vet your information. Being arrested or having charges filed and being convicted of crimes are 2 totally different things. I think I've explained that on live videos quite often to people. I actually have explained that even in this particular situation when people say they want charges filed. Very much so. I think, and people who have followed me for quite some time, I state all the time, I can show you a bunch of police reports where police lie. That's why we don't fuck with the police. Literally, in Dro's situation, we done seen how the police done fucked it up. So when you think that you are finding anything, so mind you, what you have pulled, it ain't stopped SunTrust from hiring me. It ain't stopped Guarantee from hiring me. It ain't stopped Wells Fargo from hiring me. It ain't stopped U.S. Health from hiring me. So what? It ain't stopped AM Business, my consultant, and everything else I got from hiring me. Do I need to go on? So when you think you got something, what you got? You still are a coked out, cup water, homeless ass bitch. Mind you, when I say you sassy, you in your feelings, but you being sassy. Like the audacity of it all. I got 3 children. None of them walk around here with kids because they've been raised in a responsible manner and they know what they need to do. I got 3 kids that all live better than you and they 21, 25, and 26. Like the audacity of it all. This shit is so absolutely comical. In addition to those 3 children, I've raised 7. This month alone, I done gave away more money than you done seen. I done gave away more money than you done seen. So while you're sitting here doing all of that, I literally held 2 meetings last week that I paid a few $1,000s for while you crashing out about me. You see what I'm saying? You see how that works? I want to help you, not because I'm offended, because I'm not, because of all the people that are sending things, because they're looking at your obsession and they're like, wow. And the only reason that they won't block you is so they can see how you crashing out. Because I ain't never been on your page because you've never interested in me that much. But the fact that every day, all day, you keep posting about me. And mind you, you keep calling me Fiona, although I already said that long before you did. We think it's quite cute. So it's not an insult. Although that we done gone on and did 1,000 things, and here you still are. Although not everybody who keep coming up under your post and telling you to move on and how obsessed you are, you keep deleting their comments and then blocking them. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't got time to do it because it stands for itself. Like literally, that's it. And I can even go to all the board affiliations that I have and all the chairs that I've sat with and all the community stuff. Like literally, it's endless. Like literally, what you're proving is the point that I'm making. You don't sit and let these systems hold and harm you and put you down. Literally, hell, the person that I want to run for governor went to prison before. And literally came and he was a catalyst for returning citizens getting their right to vote back. Bitch, what you think you proving? Nothing. Not a thing in the world. What you are proving is literally the initial point that I made. So even as you and the dumb fucks that follow you, I made it clear. Every time I've ever addressed you, it's in response to you coming for me. It's in response to you being obsessed with me. And even this video now is in response to you being so worried about me. And it still ain't gonna change a fucking thing. It ain't changed all that I've accomplished. It ain't changed all that I'm going to accomplish. It ain't changed all the shit that gets done. And it ain't changed all the shit that's gonna get done. But it's true fan behavior. And I want to help you because it's the same thing that I had to let white people know. When you take the time to do these things, it lets me know that what I'm doing is right and appropriate. It lets me know to keep my foot on your neck. It lets me know that we're going to keep forward. It lets me know that other people see that what you claim you had done for this family was bullshit. And because you're now being proven to have been full of shit, now you want to carry and continue on. Go find you some more stuff. While you added to my baby daddies, my daddy sold dope my whole life. One of my baby daddies was Kingpin. You want me to keep going? I can. Like literally. And I got 3 baby daddies. I hope that helps. I've been married twice. Anything else you want me to say? Oh shit! Oh shit! While we at it, my mama smoked crack. She's been smoking crack since I was 4 years old. I'm one of the kids that got caught in a crack epidemic. My daddy's been in federal prison as well as regular prison. I mean, I could definitely keep going. There's not a fucking thing that you done said. And literally every project in Gainesville, I probably done lived in the goddamn projects. So from Sugar Hill to Lake Road to Fifth Ave, I mean, we can keep going. The reason I'm in Gifted is because my guidance counselor is the one who actually did that. I mean, the story just goes on. I literally raised and took care of 7 kids under me while I was in high school. I mean, come on. Come on. I ain't no trip. I just keep it a buck. I keep it a bean. And that's what they hate. I actually don't care what people think, and especially a nobody like him. But because people are concerned, I thought I would do everybody the favor in order to help them out. And while I'm here to utilize this as an opportunity, allow your challenges in your story to be what propels you, to be what actually helps you to have that success. When I was pregnant with my first son, my daddy said, "You're going to be a crook." I'm a crook. His daddy a crook. Your brother's crooks. And I told my daddy, not my son. And guess what? Not my son, not my other son, not my daughter. You hear what I say? You hear what I say? I was one of those mamas who worked and it didn't have enough money to figure out. I had to figure out rent, lights, and food. So I know what it's like when you're doing everything you're supposed to and it's not enough. And people telling you that you're blowing through money that you're not. I know what it's like for your kids to walk around and have daddies walk around like they the next best thing since sliced bread while they not help you with your kids. Everybody justifying what they're not doing. That's the reason that I don't fuck around and I don't play. And that's the reason, even when it came to child support, I learned how to navigate and actually do my own child support cases and enforce them. I'm so petty. My oldest son, daddy, couldn't get married because we went to child support court a few days before his wedding. They had to pay his purge in order to get him out. So let me be crystal clear. The reason that I know so much is because I don't take shit laying down. So when I understand that there's an injustice and there's something wrong, I want to figure out what do you do about it and how you navigate it. You hear what I say? So literally, as they're attempting to prove a point, there's not a point that you can go prove, and you're right. He need to do more to go heal. But by the time I'm finished with it, he's going to be in a straitjacket because, baby, that's it. The reason I know about public records requests is because I've had to go do them. That's the point. The reason I can tell you about the injustices and how to navigate them. That's why, because I've done it. I would tell you all that when I tell you literally, they failed to realize they shut down a whole city commission meeting here. And they said that I was dangerous because my daddy had a history of selling drugs. Asked them what I did. Got on a live video and read the whole police report and broke it down about systemic racism. The fuck y'all think this is? And if you know my daddy, before he left here, he was real as fuck, just like this. He kept it a beam. When they kicked my daddy door in, with my nieces in there at gunpoint, what the fuck did I do, y'all? When my daddy was in jail and they weren't giving him his medicine, where was I at the front of the goddamn jailhouse? What the fuck do you think that you said? Boy, I keep telling you about to Google me. You better ask somebody. But I think that's the issue you have. They done already told you what the fuck it is. They done told you. Ask them what happened at Shan's when they thought they was going to do a surgery on my daddy and a doctor ain't come no goddamn well. And multiple things. Let's be very clear about this. Let me help you. I'm the one that's so real. I tell you, I taught my kids not to be fighters and told other people to keep their kids in check. Because I'm the motherfucker that'll push somebody's child down and be waiting on their mammy and their pappy. I'm not politically correct and ain't gonna be. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Even when teachers say, well, oh, kids shouldn't fight. Well, you better teach them not to bully mine. Like this, what this is. I don't know what to do. But I just wanted to make sure that I checked back in. I wanted to make sure that I helped everybody through all of the fake pages and all of the trolling, all of the level of obsession. And I want to state this. This is what he did with this family. That's the issue. All of us can't be the issue. I just want everybody to be able to see that. Everybody can't be the issue. And the fact that everybody has gone on their merry way and you're still with the bullshit speaks for itself. So I could be Cabbage Patch, I could be Fiona, I could be whatever. Guess what? But I'm still be me and we're going to still get this work done. But I'm going to still be me. My people still going to make stuff happen. And what you still going to be doing. Like, and that's it. And can't nobody tell this story better than me. It ain't a secret alive up and running through here. Not one. I need you to know and feel that. Not one. Like, very much so. Like, that's what it is. And they will tell you that. So I want to help him because he needs help. And I understand that with this, it helps to give you value, but there is so much. Ocala is the sixth largest, Marion County is the sixth largest county land-wise. It's plenty to do over there if you actually wanted to do something of value. The issue is you don't actually want to do something of value. You want to look like you're doing something of value while the rest of us are actually doing what needs to be done. And then when you're called on it, you're in your feelings and you want to be butthurt. But had you not been the person to be coming for everybody else, don't dish what you can't take. Because one thing about it is, whatever I can dish out, I can take. That's why I don't take a lot of shit personally. You'll notice there's not much I take personally at all. Because I know my mouth is a problem. Very much so. And even some things that people say about me, hell, if this shit is true, then it's just true. And that's the point. Stand on who you are. Because I'm going to stand on who I am. Very much so. Very much so. I'm going to stand on who I am. They're going to tell you that. I literally stated on the earlier video, I actually might even feel in this situation because I'm the girlfriend that might crash out. I got better over the years. I done took a hammer and smashed the motherfucking windows out with them in it. I'm the one that'll jump on a bitch back. Listen to what I tell you. I know all of these things. I've just gotten a lot better. I that rage and decided to do something beneficial with it. I decided that if I was here on this earth, it was bigger than me. I decided if I was going through and navigating all of these things, it was for a reason. It was for a purpose. So that's the point. You fail to realize you would never help me to lose the plot. I can multitask. I can drag you and still get done whatever it is that need to get done. And still don't take it personal. I've been laughing at you since day one. And when I get off this live, I'm still going to be laughing at you with everybody else. Exactly. And they said never heard him speak up on Adjective. And mind you, you know who was over there advocating for Adjective? I was. You know who drove from Gainesville? I was. You know who was actually in people's churches and helping the church get it together? I was. That's it. All the other people that knew Adjective, people that was like literally people, he was nowhere in the mix. Like that's the puzzle piece. But it's us putting up our money. It's us up at night. It's us trying to put wear and tear in our vehicles. And all you want to do is sit, whine, and bitch and moan. And the deal is this, we've moved on. You keep saying you moved on, but ain't moved on yet. And guess what? You can talk about me tomorrow. You're going to give me another opportunity to give me some more platform. I need you to know and understand that. Then you say, well, I just want the engagement. Why you keep giving it to me then? If I just want the engagement, why you keep giving it to me? It seems to me that if that's it, and I'm getting engagement off your back, you would do something else. Why would you give me such a thing? Why would you give me so much power? That's what I'm trying to see. I'm gonna be real with you, my boy. My family told me this for some years, and I understand it. He who angers you controls you. You'll never control me. You're not relevant enough. And even when I have a level of rage, the only thing that's gonna anger me is people in positions of power that harm my people. You ain't got no power, my boy. So why would I ever be angry at you? There's nothing there that you can do for my people. I hope this helps. I really do. I hope that you take the moment and learn. So literally, when you say that I can't see your background, yes. Because what are you going to do past that? Because anything that you can find and you can actually dig up on me, I can show you 10 things that I done did for that and then some. But the sad part about it is, if you know anybody that knows me, they're going to tell you, bro, she already told us about that. She already said that. Like literally, that's just what it is. So very clearly, any person who ever reached out to me for their help, they'll tell you that they're trying to explain themselves. I don't need that. I need the meat and the potatoes, because what is right is what is right. You ain't got to explain yourself, because I know what sisters did for me. I done had DCF called on me because my infant son was getting a butyrol treatments. And when you have a butyrol treatment, it speed up their heart rate. My son's heart rate was going up to 140 something. But his pulse-ox, which is the oxygen in his blood, was in the high 90s. So he didn't need one. And the nurse practitioner got mad and called DCF when the lady came there, and I explained to her what it was. And now she said, well, I really don't know. Then what the fuck you at my door for? I'd have been called irate because they want to do surgery on my son, and I got questions. And mind you, I was way more passive then. So literally, I can tell you all the things that have happened and all the fights I done had to do, even in school. And I had one doctor told me he wouldn't even see my son unless he could medicate him. The number of things that I could tell you about systems and structures. My boy, there's nothing you could ever do or say that would be relevant enough to upset me. And the point that the reason I'm centering this, why you and the other miserable motherfuckers that you got going on, is you always gauge your source. Literally, everybody that got something to say are people who are jealous of me and envious just like you, and upset because they can't stop my shine. You sort of realize I'm going to always shine because my shine is bigger than me. I don't hold my gifts to myself. So therefore, I'm going to always come out on top. You're going to hear people say they don't know why they always come for you, because you always win. Because my fight is never about just me. So if you try that, if you learn that and stop trying to make this about, there ain't no explanation for them. So let me be clear. This explanation, because I owe them one, I use this as an opportunity to help motivate other people. Or in an explanation I could ever give him, I want to be clear that what he's saying you can't say because I've already said it. Definitely that. And I actually like drag queens. He's just one I don't like. He's so miserable. Drag queens are literally so happy all the time. I don't know what he got going on. I love going to drag shows. Some of the best fun you will ever have. We're planning an event right now. I don't know what he got going on. I think the issue is he's not real with himself. I'm real with myself. Can't nobody be realer than me. Like, that's the point. So I didn't do this because I owe an explanation. I did this because so many people they're concerned. I ain't concerned about that session at all. And I got them sure ain't scared. Bitch, I'm outside, ho. Like, literally. But
That mic ain't good. Girl,
She is too much. Oh, why she do that to pull out?
she roast the boat. He been quiet all day. I ain't heard him respond to that shit.
She said, I want to help you. Yo, he called her
That
Fiona.
is a crack kid, but that is a kid.
Yo.
I said, boy, Tasha, though. Just imagine her and Tasha getting. I don't even think they gonna get along, honey. That's why she been talking to Natty.
Yep. You see, Tasha been kind of quiet.
She been quiet. I don't even think she did no motivation today neither.
She ain't been doing no motivation.
I ain't seen none today. And when she went live last night, when she went live uh earlier, I only seen Natty. I ain't see Tasha in the chat.
Oh.
But then when she went live, she went live with Natty. I don't know where Tasha. I guess Tasha said she gonna back down because motherfuckers putting her son in this shit.
Right. Mm,
She said, "Hell with
mm,
that. Let me shut the fuck up." And that other boy chewing Tasha up and put out all the business. So
yes. He funny.
he is. I can listen to him all day.
Yes, he is funny.
Cause he
But
most definitely
the
he do.
activist, oh god, her mouth,
Yep.
girl.
So I said she gonna be in that motherfucker fighting for their ass. She gonna fuck around and have all their ass locked up, go fucking with Gainesville.
Hmm.
But wait a minute. Did you catch what she said when she said just the other day she paid $2,000 to have a meeting? I know damn well she ain't have to pay for that family to go down to Gainesville, and it wasn't no damn $2,000 to get them down there to have no meeting with GPD.
Mm.
And matter of fact, we doing something. The other day I paid $2,000 to get for a meeting. You ain't did nothing.
Mm.
I ain't
Wow,
gonna,
that's crazy. That is just that's not a good look though.
I know.
But she came out messing with him because I feel like whatever him and Tasha and them was going through should have
Mm-hmm.
been left between them,
Just like, yeah,
and vice versa.
yeah. And you know, Polo ain't gonna back down. Well, he quiet right now, I don't know. But normally he gonna keep going. He ain't gonna back down.
Yeah, eventually he gonna say something, but still, like, it don't make no sense to keep going back and forth.
Right.
That's, I
It's,
mean,
it's supposed to be all about justice. Justice, justice. You know, it is supposed to be all about justice. Okay, they hired you because we know they ain't hiring no PI. But see, she may not be asking for money, but Polo probably like if he go that deep and do all this other shit, getting police records and all this and all that, uh, he gonna want to get paid for it. Now realizing that you really is getting paid with your subscriptions. But Polo want the extra mile, the extra money if he do all that. Because for real, while Tyrone sit his ass down, and if he gonna advocate for him,
I
Polo gonna want.
mean, I don't blame him for wanting to get paid when, you know, he was doing stuff that if it's 500 of y'all, shit.
Hey, we found 100 deep. We don't need no money. We got
Yeah,
everything. Shit, I would have thought they had it like that. All them cars and all that funeral and all them limos and honey, please, fronting for the damn internet.
that came out that bank account.
From for the internet. That came from them t-shirts.
That funeral was more than them t-shirts.
But no, Renee paid for her part. Renee paid 34,000 just for the front, everything. The Davis people paid for the powder blue outfits and the limos and the bring, have a, they had a processionist and all that. And they also paid for the pictures and the production, the music production.
And that shit could have been, that could have, that was so ghetto.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was showing that they got the money. That's what we thought. There was some ballers. And ain't none of them no ballers. Come on now.
Shit, they could have kept that money in their pocket.
I sure would have. I sure would have. Because I'm going to tell you now. I mean, I would have thought they had. Let me say this. All them people that came out for Dro, not only just at the funeral, but at the park, then outside my Charlotte house. If you would have just put a bucket out and put donations on it, within itself, people would have put money in.
Mm-hmm.
It was too many people out there not to do it. They had over 500 people outside they goddamn Mount Charlotte house. And all them nice golf carts, them nice old school cars, them big boy rims. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I done had a couple of buckets out there, motherfucker, and wrote donations on it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have. And at the park, I'd have had buckets with donations. I'd have sold my little shit, still had donations, tips, something. Damn. Now they broke. Because they ain't, I don't care what nobody say. That woman, what she's doing for us, the records and trying to get information from the police department, setting up meetings and stuff like that, that's not, that should have been a PI or attorney position.
I know. That's why I kept saying, like, when she first came, I was like, damn, she doing it all. I don't need no
She doing it
PI.
on. And with help, they had a little research thing. But yeah, but the research thing, like I said, don't nobody know shit. The hell, Gainesville Police Department don't know shit to even tell the family shit. because they fumbled the ball and didn't even fucking treat it as a crime. They treated it as an accident, even though it was pedestrian hit by a car. Where's this car that hit him? They ain't treating none of that shit. So they left it as he jumped out the car because they didn't see a car. They don't know if he was, because his injuries don't even fucking match none of that shit. I don't believe that. I just can't. I don't know. But let one of them little college students down there, because they say it's in a college district, right? Let one of them little college students be laid out there in the middle of the fucking road. One of them clear students. See how quick they be having that shit on the news every 5 minutes. Having a press conference every 5 minutes about unsolved fucking crime. They went from there and they just left it like that. They're not from down here. But we gonna we gonna see what's going on. Like I said, if the activists can do it by herself and get some justice done or get some shit moving, because they told her today at the meeting that the case is still open. Well, soon she said that, guess what I did? See, soon she said the case is
Emailed
still
them
open.
people.
I sure the hell did, and waiting for a response. But she also said they said they're not releasing the records to the public. But why is they holding it? I don't get it. What's in the records that you don't want nobody to see? I don't know. That is weird. That is so weird. That's weird. Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen no county do. Even on that's a little small hick county. I still ain't never seen no shit like that. And that's all around the world. I Law is the law. The law is the law. I don't know. Somebody gonna, and you know why they shutting up? Because there's some people in a little district. That's all it is. They don't want the information out of who went out there on the scene. But they can't go to the city hall. They should. They requested a meeting with GPD. They should just request a meeting with that mayor. They all should march in there and set up a meeting and go meet the mayor. Because the mayor they hired the cops. The cops work for the mayor. So, they need to go on here and make an appointment to see City Hall and demand answers through City Hall, because you ain't getting them from Gainesville Police Department. Do what Renee did, but she went down there demanding the wrong thing. That's all they gotta do. Set up that meeting, try to get a meeting set up down there with the city people. Shit. And get them all the inconsistencies that Lulu told the damn, from the family to the first responders. Give them inconsistencies to the mayor and let the mayor know. Yeah, all the evidence they got gathered, give it to the mayor. But we gonna go on and get up out of here. Thanks for coming through, C Porter. Thank you, old boy, for stepping in. I'm going to go ahead and end this live, and I'll be back later on tomorrow.
JUSTICEFORDRO. 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 Say it loud, say it slow, yeah. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO. Every block, every road, we gon' ride to this right. We ain't never letting go. David's family stand tall, that's blood. Jennings ride that same fight, same love. Name her high, we don't ride in chalk. We carve it a stone when the streets all tall. Front yard prayers, porch light on. Whole hood humming that same sad song. Turn that pain to a war cry. Run it. If you feel this in your chest, say something. JUSTICEFORDRO. Say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. JUSTICEFORDRO. Every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right. We ain't never letting go. Mama got tears, but her back don't bend. Uncle on the phone tryna call that friend. Cousins in the car doing laps round town. Every stop sign feel like sacred ground. We don't fold, we don't fake, we push. Turn up, let it shake, let them look. If you with us, put your fists in the sky. One time for Joe, we forever gon' ride. Say it loud, say it